Hey, everybody. Let me pull up. Wendy is supposed to be joining. And Kimberly, what do you mean? Why Rocky? The question is, why not Rocky? I freaking love Rocky. Get a live chat. I'm having a good, everybody having a good Saturday. I'm having a good Monday, a good Saturday. It's really been a very, very, very non-productive day, but I rested because it was a long week. A long week. And then last night, I love you too, Eric. Cynthia, Pammy B, Ninja Orchids, everybody I'm missing. Raquel. Cynthia's been sick all week, and she's lost a member of the family, so just keep that in mind. Emily. Carrot Top. I almost went live last night. I got in my head a lot about a lot of stuff, and I wanted to talk about it, and then I see there's freaking more streams about when I turn 50, my son will be 20. He reminded me of that today. I cried like a baby. How old is he now? Oh, I hear a knock. Hello. Yes.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me? Brantley?
I can. Are we live?
We're live.
Oh, dear. Did not realize that. Hello.
Hello. Yeah. People they were, hey, Jeff B and P-Day. People already chatting, and I was like, I don't want to keep them waiting, and I wasn't sure if I don't Discord well. I'm not even sure where I put that link.
I know you put it in general, which I was surprised. Like, how many people do you want up on panel? So I'm going to go ahead and delete it for you. I'm like, you just put it in the general chat. Don't you know how to DM on? Don't you know how to DM on?
I know how to answer a DM.
Oh, it wants to know if I want to report you to Discord's trust and safety team. I think I do. Yes. I think I do. It's harassment.
I should be reported.
Yes. Okay. And report. There you go. All right. Well, expect a strongly worded letter.
Strongly worded email from the Discord staff.
Yep. I think it's coming soon.
I broke nervous. That's why you said, can you put it in Discord? And I was like, well, lol. Okay.
I'll just drop it here on your floor.
There's a link on everybody's head. Boom.
Yeah.
And then I said, wait, let me tag her.
Oh, yeah. That's better.
Somebody sees this big ass.
She might miss it. Let me tag her. Oh, my God. Mixed in with all the other links, I'm sure everybody
Yeah. Hey, Rosewater. And now y'all see why everybody's like, when are you going to start your Discord? When are you going to start your Discord? Soon. Yeah, I don't even know how to, but I can reply.
Well, we need to work on that then, because I still think we need to have like all of us together in one Discord, and then like a separate section for your membership that's only accessible to your members, nobody else. And then if I ever get memberships, we do the same. And then we have like a general for, links and so forth.
We have to learn how to get around in there. Like, here's general, here's this, here's that.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what? What?
Well, we'll take you for a tour. All right, we have moderators. You're a moderator. We have moderators that can show you around. Listen, I don't understand Discord either. I don't understand it either. I have to ask. I ask Sandy. I ask the people that know, because usually they do. I believe it's Sandy. I think it is. Yeah. There's like several of them that now I don't need to even say who they are. Sorry, but several people that
Right
know
on.
Discord better than I do, and it's lovely because then I can just ask them, "Hey, how do we do this?" and they just do it. It's wonderful. I love it.
Yeah, good. That sounds like a big ass good time. You're right, Life Rewind. It is a big ass good. It's not. It's for some people, but for me, I'm just like, hey, I'm watching a movie. Love y'all. I mean, that's boom. Okay. I'll come in and bitch a minute in a Discord. I'm like, you know what? These people need to kiss my ass. Bye, y'all. Zoom, gone. I just I don't know why. I have this husband that's always just in my ear, up my ass. I can't do voice chat anymore because he's like, hey, who you talking to? Who you talking to? What you doing?
I'll tell him to join our Discord too.
Oh, golly. He's very opinionated. You may want him in there. Hey, Jessie, babe. Jessie, babe, I just went through all my blocked people and I didn't see you. And I unblocked some. So I'm sure you'll get reblocked, but a lot of people got unblocked. Well, not a lot. Some people got unblocked. Some people I didn't because there's so many troll accounts. So many doxes and troll accounts that I have blocked. It's unreal. Golly. Lots of Kims in here. There is a lot of Kims, Kimberly. Tune in, Tokyo. What are you doing?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm here. Sorry, I was getting situated. What do you want to talk about tonight?
I don't know. I don't know what I want to talk about. I went deep in my head. I know, Jessie, babe. I know. I went deep in my head last night. I'm like, okay, so what you've always said is if a lot of people are mad at you, you got to look at it. Maybe you're the problem. So, I mean, I went deep last night. Randy, you and your movies. My husband is too, but I pretend to watch. Yeah, he's in there watching CSI. I don't know. I got a lot. Hey, emoji girl.
So you were saying, if a lot of people are mad at you, then it's probably you. Hey, emoji girl, it's probably you. You need to look at it. Hey, Tally, you need to look at it. And so, did you look?
I've looked.
Whoa! Did you see what Life Rewind just said?
Yeah, I'm looking to see if that really happened. I don't see it. I don't see it.
I do. Your stock went
You
down.
do?
Let's talk. Yep, it's a live scheduled for 4:25 at 4 p.m. So that's tomorrow at 4 p.m. It's your stock went down. Let's talk about the BS and reality.
Okay,
let's see what the it says. Time for all the truth. It's a hashtag. Time for all the truth.
Well, good. Then maybe, okay. Then, because I was thinking, you know what, Randy, what do people want from you? And my goal in any live stream is to not, I mean, unless I'm really pissed off at somebody, is to not hurt people. I don't want to hurt someone that I love. I don't want to hurt. And I saw this thing on Twitter and it said, hold on. And I retweeted it. Let me see if my it says, sometimes your heart needs more time to accept what your mind already knows.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that before. Yes. Yes.
And so I almost went live last night and I thought, don't do it while you had a glass of wine. Because I came home from work and had a glass of wine. And I thought, no, you don't want to do it while you're a glass in, you just want to be. And I didn't even drink. Well, it don't even matter. But I had a rough night at work. So I was like, I texted Jim, like, do we have wine anywhere in the house? He's like, yeah. Sure do.
Jim's I'm getting lucky tonight.
Exactly. The bottle, that is exactly. The bottle was in my chair when I got.
Why do you guys think that you had a rough day at work? All you want to do is come home with a glass of wine, and they're in the kitchen going bow wow. Like
that's exactly right.
They are gearing up for the night of their lives. Like, wait a minute.
He was shaved. He was. It was like, wow. Wow, I just had one of the roughest nights I've had at work in a long time, and he was probably going around the kitchen, wow, wow,
Yeah, he
wow.
was. I'm telling you. That's exactly what they do. This man,
Randy
I'm
never
telling you.
asked for wine. I'm about to give him. That's exactly.
I love it.
And he did. So let's be honest.
Let's just be real. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it relaxed me. I was like, yeah, okay. Here. Bottle and share, that service. Oh yeah, yes, Cynthia, yes. That's what me and Cynthia always text each other. I just had to have a sexual encounter.
Oh God.
Anyway, I'm telling way too much, and I haven't had any wine today, believe it or not. But I started thinking, I'm like, here's why. From the jump because the night that the Discord happened with Diane.
Yes.
You texted me and I wasn't, and you took it literal. And
hold on just 1 second.
Yeah, hit those.
Oh. I have questions about it though. Can we not ask questions?
About the vodka?
You're not supposed to give animals vodka. Shame on you. Who gave animals vodka?
They're trying to say Diane gave it's a troll. They're trying to say Diane gives her cat vodka.
Her cat George? She doesn't have a cat George.
Yeah,
Gene, I think you typed that in the wrong chat, Gene. I'm not sure where you're going, but we don't know George.
Gene Lewis. I knew that name, Gene Lewis. That's a troll of me. I was like, well,
why are they trolling you, Gene? That's not nice.
They just copy anybody that they say to get in here.
Well, we got him, Gene. They're gone.
We got them.
Goodbye, troll Gene Lewis. Get your cast of characters correct before you come in next time, because your names are all fucked up over there. They're all wrong. There's nobody named George. Well, what the hell do I know? She could have 4 Georges that live in her house for all I know. I don't know. Anyways, go ahead.
I'm pretty sure there's not. So they're going after yet another Diane. Oh, there's another Diane with a cat named George that gives her cat vodka. Why? Anyway, it don't matter. I'm not even. I used to have a dog named George. Long story. We'll go with it later. So all right. And I know that Diane's thinking, don't talk about me. And I'm not going to bash or anything like that. So, but what that night when you texted me and you said, okay, so here's what I know so far. And you took it literal. I said panic attack, because this is something I hope that Stellar, I don't think you're blocked in here. I hope you're listening. Okay. So up until that very night, I had no idea. Right? No idea. Now, did I assume that some of the money went back in the channel? I think I did assume that. Yes. Yes, absolutely. That's it. I don't know, but I said panic attack, and you're like, breathe, 1, 2, 3, da, da, da. And that was not a literal panic attack. I was just like freaking out, like, what the hell?
Here I am trying to walk you through a panic attack. I'm going to take a deep breath, count to 5.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Look at me trying to help my friends, people. Write that down. I'm trying to help my friends in the middle of a hard, difficult evening. And I'm trying to help my friends walk them through a panic attack while you guys are calling me a fucking whatever. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. So, but before that, I've heard that, that it was said that we acted funny when we got Stellar in the private thing. No, I did that all to help. Hey, Salty T.
I was not part of any of the Stellar anything.
No, you weren't.
I was not part of any of that.
I thought, she's going to boom all these people with all this, and I believe in her. And so when it comes out that it wasn't true, I didn't sympathize with the people that were like me. Hey, Miss Leah, 100%. Because there was a time when I said, here's what I said. I said, I'd bet my kid's life that money went where she said. And I never say that. I would never bet my kid's life on anything. But there I was betting on Diane.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Diane. I'm sorry I'm saying your name.
Well, and that was a mistake. We shouldn't have done that.
I shouldn't. Yeah. And So I've never said, you know what? I'm a fucking asshole for not, but I just believed, and up until the day that I ended our friendship, that some kind of receipts was coming out.
Yeah.
And
So you're
so,
feeling like, okay, no, go ahead.
but I'm feeling like I'm also the asshole. You know, I'm the asshole that was like, y'all give it time. Why can't y'all feel the way I feel? Why can't you feel the way I want you to feel and do what I'm doing, which is be patient and wait for me, you know, for her to get where she needs to be. Because what I cared about was Diane's feelings. How many times did you hear me say, I'm worried that Diane's alone or sad or upset?
Yeah.
How many times did we hear Diane say, I'm worried that you're alone or sad or upset? And how many times did you hear Jim in the background yelling, fuck Diane? You know, I mean, he was like, seriously, Jim is just like,
I've never heard her say once that she's worried that some of us are alone or upset. I've never heard her say that at all, I don't think. I've heard you say that, and I've said that. But I've not heard her say that. Have I? I don't think I have.
No, because I mean, Jim, he's like, the other day I was like, you know, Jim, I said, I just feel like a failure because I've put 4 years into this channel, and it took one Diane to just almost take it down. And that's the truth of it.
Yeah.
If we're being honest. And he said, and if you go back, you're an idiot. Because she would not. And this is the manipulation. And I will not, you know, I'm not going to release anything private, but she came to me, she emailed me and said, you know, someone told me you would do this. And I said, Randy would never do this. And I'm just like, the fuck? I said, you tell whoever told you that to kiss my ass.
Do what? What exactly have you done?
To turn on her.
You know what?
Dirt.
I don't feel like we're the ones that turned. We sat there and begged at her feet. Tears and guttural sobs were heard. She did not blink an eye. She did not care.
And I told her, I said, do you realize what I'm going through? And of course, she's like, well, do you realize what I'm going through? And no, I can't imagine what she's going through.
Me either, because I wouldn't make any of those decisions. So I can't even imagine it. All of her decisions were wrong. And they were. And the channel's dead because of it. I don't know even why you're bothering going live, Diane. The channel's dead. Give it up.
And me trying to say, if you would do this, this, and this, because we are on YouTube. And what we always yell there is receipts. Receipts, 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 receipts. I don't think she's narcissistic. I think that I just don't. And that's because I couldn't have done anything. Punky B, I don't know that I could have done anything more to support her. But I could, that night that we did ladies night, I felt so uncomfortable, and she could not tell. And that hurt me.
Girl, my dog could tell from outside that you were uncomfortable.
Yeah, she's like, that went great. That went great. And I'm like, not in my head, it didn't go great, because all these people are like, look at them dicks. Look at them assholes sitting up there like nothing ever happened. And I'm just, what the hell?
The problem is, I'm sorry, but the problem is, though, now, like the song, she's killed the song for me. I can't even listen to that song now. It was completely cringy. Like Ladies Night is dead. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know. Maybe in a year it could come back and she could try again. I don't know. I just think that Ladies Night is dead. She's going to need a new shtick for her channel.
And that wrenches my heart. That absolutely wrenches my heart. And what a lot of people don't know is I had a members only hangout, and Diane came. And this was a couple of weeks ago. And I had a few people leave because she was there. Thank you, Sherry B. but I thought, okay, this is your chance. This is your shot, Eminem. Go ahead and take it. I let Diane take the floor and explain. And it was the same tune, the same song and dance. And I won't beat her up for how she feels or what she did. What she has to live with that. But I mean this with all my heart. If I told you, hold on, proof is coming. If I told you, and I did tell a lot of people that, because even 50 Shades is like, Randy, when you told me to hold on, I did. That Daria Monica, I'm like, listen, just hold on. It's coming. It's coming. And even though, she's turned out to be a freaking asshole herself, because, I saw on Twitter where she put that, again, she's still going with Diane bought me my car and all that shit. But,
I have such a hard time feeling sorry for people like that, because we've told you guys 1,000 times that's not what happened. No one bought my refrigerator. And then I saw NewsTubers, because somebody did a reaction to, I guess, I'm not sub to NewsTubers, but I guess they made another video, again, with me and Katie, right? And they have my room set up with this big ass refrigerator. It's like as tall as, it's like a normal refrigerator in my room. I don't have a normal refrigerator. I have like a tiny little drink fridge. It has drinks in it. That's it. But I wish I had a refrigerator that big. I mean, that'd be great. But no, I don't have one that big.
Those are
That's downstairs, my real one.
Yeah.
My one upstairs just has drinks. That's it. Just drinks. It's crazy, man.
I don't watch them. I think they are, we used to promote their channel.
I did. Yeah. I used to like them, but
yeah,
I can't like them when they just lie. They just lie about me, and I don't like that at all. But sometimes they can be very funny. And of course, I think they're very talented. And so I watched part of that video. I didn't even finish the video because then they just started going on and on about other things. But I did see some of it, and I was laughing at my icon and my room set up with the fridge. I just thought it was funny. Like, they're talented, and I can laugh at myself. I can, but I'm not going to laugh at you lying about me. I'm not going to laugh about that.
Yeah, I can honestly say I haven't watched one of their videos in a long time. I didn't get the whole calling me Dory. I guess maybe I don't remember stuff, and that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some things I don't want to remember. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, you're both drowning. And that's how it felt. Novakova. I like that name, by the way. Mm-hmm. But I can't fathom is I saw, other channels. They're still going on and on about who's the real Diane and what's she doing. And I didn't listen to it. I just saw, like, Marissa was having Hey Beautiful Soul, a panel today, and they had Diane in the title, and I don't know if that's the Diane with the cat named George or if it was the other Diane. I don't know. But I will never not care about Diane. I hope she's well. It breaks my heart. I will always miss her. But I think I miss what I thought I had. I don't know. I do feel like it's my fault, Brantley. I did leave people down a road, and people are like, you changed. And I did get defensive and angry and mean. And because I just didn't know what was going on. I mean, and what I meant was, like, everything that I knew to be true wasn't. That I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah.
If anyone wants the fridge in their room, even if it. Crebo, have you never gotten thirsty in the middle of the night and had to go all the way?
So my drinks are cold, Crebo. Duh. What do you think I would do with it?
My dream. Do you know how many people? A lot of people have bathrooms right there next to their bedroom.
Mm-hmm. I have one of those too.
You do?
I do.
I'm jealous.
It's called a master bedroom. It has a bath attached and a shower. You don't have that? I mean, a shower and a toilet and a bath.
I do. Actually, yes, but I'm not in that room. I don't use that room.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the room I use.
Yeah, I should. I will go back to that room when we fix the. And they said that my floors ain't done yet, Monica Daria, whatever your name is, you fucker. When we get the floors, I'll go back to that room. But now I have to walk all the way to the bathroom, and when you're 46. You got to pee a lot. I'm drinking a gallon of water. Trish. I'm drinking a gallon of water a day. How many times? You know how much pee? That's a lot.
Yeah.
So, hey,
Look at Crebo.
Mordecai.
She says, yes, but I walk to the kitchen and get drunk. Okay, well, thank you, Crebo, for letting us know what your habits are. Appreciate it.
Yes, but I walk to the kitchen and you don't have it. You don't keep a drink beside your bed. I keep water beside my bed every night.
All night long. Yes, I have a drink constantly going by my side of the bed. I have it right here. Here it is.
Crebo.
Hear that?
It's not, me too, right here. Well, I'm not beside my bed, but
a little cold water. It's my cold water bottle or coldest water bottle, whatever it is.
Cold water I have beside me.
Mhm.
And here's the thing, Crebo. Maybe you're 20, okay? Maybe you're young. Us oldsters have something called hot flashes, honey, and we got to have that drink all night long. I drink, and then I have this big gallon jug that I drink out of all day long, and I swear it says, "Keep going, you can do it. You're almost there." It's the best jug in the world.
I love it. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I've been a water drinker, like a big time water drinker since high school. I drink like at least, I don't even know, 64 ounces, maybe. 60, is it 12 ounces in a can? So what is that? I can drink probably, I don't know, 5-6 cans of water a day. It's carbonated water. And I love it. And I have always done that. Either cans or, whatever carbonated water. I have one of those little like soda machines too that you can make it, but I don't put any flavor in it. So it's just carbonated water. I love carbonated water. I always have.
I love you too. I don't
know. So yeah, so I have, oh, I love it. I can't not drink it.
You could set a water bottle on that's what we're talking about, Crebo.
I do have a water bottle. It's my coldest water. It's full of ice. Hear it? That's it right there by my nightstand, on my nightstand right there.
That's what.
Isn't it sweet that Crebo's so concerned? You're so cute, Crebo.
Well, look, we're not judging you for not having water beside your bed, so please don't judge us for having water. Paula, for having water beside our bed, because to each is their own.
P-Day, try. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I was just going to tell P-Day, try carbonated water. If you don't like the taste of water, try carbonated. You'll love it. You'll love it.
Or let me tell you something too. Now I drink just plain water in my gallon jug, but I drink water at home. But they make Starburst pink lemonade pouch. I mean, not lemonade. No. It's just pink Starburst.
But it's flavor. Sweet, right? See, I can't have anything sweet. It makes me way more thirsty. Like I don't eat a lot of sugar food. I don't drink sugary drinks. I can't stand soda. Mm-hmm. It's crazy to me. That makes me more thirsty. So the only thing that ever actually makes me not thirsty anymore is water. Hey,
that
Mary.
Is what we are saying. I have mine's in a Yeti cup right now, Crebo. Well, it's an off-brand Yeti cup, but it's the same. Well, mine's a Teddy cup as well. It's not a Yeti, it's a Teddy. It's fake Yeti. I have a Yeti, but my husband put coffee in it, and now it's stained, and I don't like drinking out of it because in my mind it tastes like coffee, even though it's clean. Mary, welcome back to the winner's circle. One win. Would you like a margarita?
I would love one. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Anytime. The answer to streamline the rest of our life, the answer to that is always going to be yes. I love margaritas. Right. They're my favorite. Although since my surgery, though, I think I had a little tiny bit of alcohol at my son's wedding and instantly started getting like stomach burning, and it did not feel good at all. And I thought, I bet I can't be drinking this stuff. So I haven't had any alcohol since then.
Yeah, it seems like a good idea at the time. I've had 2 glasses of wine in 5 years, I think, 6 years. And one of them was last night. And I was just, I don't know. It hits different when you're older. I don't know.
I wonder. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Someone just said that their bank account got hacked.
Yeah, Mary.
Mine did too. Today, I got a notification that my account was overdrawn, and I thought that's not correct. How could it possibly be overdrawn? Like I know, you know how you always kind of have an idea of like your running balance. Like, okay, so I know I wasn't even close to being overdrawn. So I log in and I see that my mortgage company, because I have it automatically pulled out of my checking account, has dinged my account 3 times. So it like 3 times, 3 mortgage payments they tried to run through. 3. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, I don't have that kind of money. I'm sorry. So I had to call my bank this morning. They're like, we know, we see it. Yes, we see it. We're so sorry. We're so sorry. Yeah, I hope you're sorry. You're going to give me this back, right? Oh, absolutely. Of course, we're going to get it all back. And I'm like, all right. And I don't want any fees or any problem. No problems. We're so sorry. It's all our fault. Okay, great. Thanks. But man, it scared the shit out of me. Woo! I'm so sorry. Maybe I couldn't even figure out who the person was. Oh, it wasn't a person. It was my mortgage company. Like it'd be one thing if it was like a hacker or thief or something. And it wasn't like that. I think it was just some, internet glitchy error that ran my mortgage payment 3 times. 4 if you count like the real one. Crazy. Like I don't have that kind of money. Sorry, to be paying my mortgage 4 times in the same month. Sorry.
It was on the news about the mortgage. Oh wow.
So that's a thing. I didn't realize it was on the news. I'm gonna have to see that.
We have had. I didn't know if I'd be able to go live. We've had such bad weather here, fuckers. That is awful. Woman, they need to pay you interest on your money.
They do.
That's true. They charge you.
Don't be giving me like, overdraft fees and all kinds of stuff. Like the whole thing, because it drained my whole savings account because I have like overdraft protection. So it not only wiped out my checking account, it took my whole savings with it too, because it was trying to pay this mortgage 3 times over. And I'm like, yeah. Eventually I ran out of money. They're like, yeah, we can't get blood out of a stone. So I guess we'll be done charging you. That happened to me this month also. I can't believe that. It's crazy. That is crazy.
Wow. It probably happened to a lot of people then, Brantley. Dang.
It sounds like, yeah. Long Island Girl said it was on the news. I'm going to have to check that out. And so what happened? Did they get hacked or some shit? Craziness, man. Nothing like going into your checking account and seeing it like way overdrawn. Like I've never had that experience ever. I've never been overdrawn like that. Hummingbird. How are you, Hummingbird?
See, that's why I've never used Redbox. I don't trust anything. You ran a movie and you stick your debit card in. No, thank you. No. One, I'm bad about not returning movies. 2, they're just going to keep charging you, and it's too big of a corporation. No. And then let me tell y'all this. I know that we have people that work for DoorDash, but is DoorDash an American-owned company? I don't think they are, because DoorDash called us the other day, and I couldn't understand a damn word they were saying.
I don't know. I have no idea. No idea. My husband had a check for $1.50 pending in his account one day. He called the bank and they said it's a scam. Once they gain access, they will go back and be able to take money out. Yeesh. Okay, well, I didn't have anything like that happen. No one's putting any money in, sadly. They're just trying to take it.
See, sweet potato, we had someone steal our Redbox maybe out of our grocery cart at Kroger after we rented it. Whoa, you scared me. I forgot. I asked him to. See, now what do? How do you return it? You can't.
Life Rewinded, did it take your water bottle weeks to arrive? No, I ordered it off of Amazon though. So it got here maybe faster. And I didn't have it like, what is it when you put your name on it or whatever? I didn't have it done like that either. Customized. Their call center is probably overseas. Yeah, probably. Is Vintage Gal in here? Vintage, are you here, darling? If you're here, I want to talk to you about the tote bags for my merch, because I found a way to get it done through a different company, because Teespring isn't letting me do the tote bag. I don't know why, but I ran ahead and did it through Shutterfly.
Oh, Lucy.
And it worked. So I know that some people were wanting to get a tote bag. So we'll talk more about it. I know Vintage was one of them, so I wanted to talk to her about it. I needed to make sure that it was cute before I offered it to anybody else, because I don't have any idea what it looks like. But now that Steph has it, she can tell me the quality.
Yeah. So that's, I just wanted to tell y'all that I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it took me this long to even realize that I was a cheerleader in that. And I'm not sorry that I stood by a friend, but I am sorry in a way that I didn't see what was right in front of me from the beginning. If that makes sense.
Well, I mean, I'm just thinking that people should know that by now. We didn't know. I think I've said this too. Like, listen, if I didn't respond the way that y'all thought I should have, or I didn't, didn't do something in your eyes that, I should have done, I'm sorry. All I did was do the best that I could with the situation that I had. Hummingbird, no. Yeah, she got hers because I got hers through Shutterfly, and I was able to. It's a whole different company than Teespring. So yours, even though I ordered yours first, I guess she got hers first. I'm sorry, Hummingbird. Yours is coming though. I promise. I did order it. It's coming. I didn't know that I didn't think I realized how fast Steph was going to get hers.
It is dark. It is. It is. I don't know.
Who in particular are you thinking of, Randy? Because I can tell that you want to talk about this, but you don't seem to know like what you should say or not. But so who is it that you're speaking of?
Well, I don't know. There's just a lot of people that used to be okay with me and like me, and well, okay, let's go to Daria Monica. I called her on the phone. I'm like, this is what's going on, and this is what's going to take place, and Stellar for one. And I know how you feel about Stellar, but I had a friendship with Stellar, and it hurts. It hurts me when he says stuff that's just, I don't know. He don't get where my head was, and he hasn't bothered to listen.
Yeah, he doesn't care. That's why, because he doesn't care.
I don't. I honestly now I don't think he does. And then there's Stewie. Stewie calling me a scammer.
Yeah,
that hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's and I didn't watch this video, and I'm not calling her out, but she made a video about you, the other Stellar. Nana Knows Best.
Oh, did she? I didn't watch that. I haven't seen it.
I didn't watch it. I think it is.
And I don't watch videos when people make them for me to tell me, why they hate me or whatever. If you really have something that you desperately want me to hear, you need to come and tell me yourself, like a grown person. If you're making videos, that's for the crowd. So you can make them and they can love him, but I'm not going to watch them.
Well, I'm not putting her down. I'm just saying anybody that that I have respect for and they make a video, I don't listen to it because one, I'm going to get defensive, and two, it's going to really hurt my feelings, and I would never do that.
Yeah.
And I don't want to back and forth with people about this. There's no reason anymore.
Right.
Because they're like, okay, Wendy knew for a year. No. That's not what happened. Yeah. And I can tell you what the crux of the beginning of the end for Wendy and Diane. It wasn't what everybody's thinking. Oh, Wendy was sensing there was a problem with the money. No. I believe that happened when Full On Drama came in the picture.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. 100%.
And not blaming it on FOD. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that's what started the whole debacle. Mm-hmm. And
that was the beginning of the end. Yes.
Yeah. And that came from, you would say no, and we would say yes, and da. I know, Cynthia, I know.
Well, I mean, it was, I borrowed money from Diane, and she ran over to FOD and told her.
Yes. And then that came out in public.
Once I realized that, she was fine to lie to me like that.
And I got to say.
And she let you take the fall for it. Mm-hmm. She knew I was blaming you. She didn't care. She let you take the fall for it. She let me believe that you did it.
Yeah, that kind of hurt my feelings. I never said anything. I just took my lumps. Mm-hmm. I'm like, no, it wasn't me. And I knew you didn't believe me.
I didn't believe you. Why would I? It didn't make any sense for it to be her.
You didn't believe me? You really didn't? You thought I was lying?
In the beginning, yeah, of course. I told you that. You knew that.
Okay.
Well, and that's when we had our real long conversation about lying and how, like, listen, you can't ever do that to me, ever.
Yeah.
And I don't fuck with liars, and you don't.
Hello there. Yeah, no, and I didn't tell anybody about, the concerned, I'm talking about one person, because we were concerned about you.
Yes.
We won't go into that on a live stream, certainly.
Right.
But FOD, no. And so that really, when she let me take the fall for that, I'm just like, come on, speak up. Just own your shit. Own your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Own your shit.
Yeah.
And because that really wasn't anyone's business. But I never, this thing with me getting money from Diane, I'm so sick of people saying that I got money from Diane. Never. Never. Never borrowed money. Never asked for money. Never I don't know, I can say, I don't know if I should tell about the gift card.
I mean, that's up to you. That's up to you. How much business do you want people knowing?
Right. There was okay, look, I mean, now I've done spread it out. For my birthday, Diane gave me a $200 gift card. Now, this is what, and Diane probably doesn't even know this, and she's probably finding out here, and I'm sorry. But so there was, and I didn't use it. Okay. I kept it, and I was like, I don't know what to do with this. So I finally decided, okay, I might as well use this. And there was no money on it. What's it? There's no money on it.
Freaking awesome, man.
There's no $200 on it.
So she cleared it off.
Well, I don't know that. I don't know that she cleared it off. Okay. So, because when I went to the website, it was purchased on one day, and the next day the money was taken off. And so I think what happened was, honestly, that maybe she used a wrong debit card or, something, but I'm glad, because I didn't know what to do with that money.
You were feeling weird about using it anyway, so it's probably for the best.
Yeah. So, yeah. And because contrary to what people believe, Stewie and his money emojis, money is a necessity of life, but it's not what makes you happy. It's not what makes me happy. Well, more, I don't think that. No, I don't think that she did it on purpose, because Diane is no matter what, she is a charitable person. How can you take money off a gift card? What I'm saying, what I think happened is she maybe used a wrong debit card and it didn't go on there, and she thought it did, because this card came straight from the company, and that's what I think happened. Didn't cared about the kids. Well, what she meant by that was, I can speak for Diane on that. She meant, and Wendy spoke up and said Wendy did care about the kids, but Wendy didn't do a lot for the channel. That's what Diane meant.
And I didn't. She's not wrong. I didn't.
Yeah, Diane worked really hard on her channel.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I don't understand letting it crash and burn, because I've worked hard on my channel.
Yeah.
Maybe Tatum, I'm not sure, but I feel like I've put so much time into this channel to let it die, and then for her to say you're just ending our friendship for your channel. No.
The nerve of her. Oh my God. Absolute nerve of her. Wow.
No, it's not like that at all. It's fight for me. Fight for our friendship. Fight for it. And I can't believe she hasn't. That's what hurts.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, of course it does. Sorry.
Look, Ken Dog, cannot believe you brought Bernie Madoff up. Do you know who that is?
Do I know who Bernie Madoff is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had no idea who that was. So the other day, me and Jim's watching a movie, and Jim's like, this is that guy. Not comparing. Listen, coincidence, okay? Jim's like, this is that guy that done this big Ponzi scheme. So he's like, Google. I'm like, this name sounds so familiar. My heart broke for you, and you're on panel with her, begging her to tell us something. Thank you, Mary. I love your face. So I was like, this name sounds so familiar. It's Bernie Madoff. Where have I seen this name? It was trending on Twitter. Here's why. He died a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, because Jim's like, Google, see if he's still alive. I have faith in both of you. Thank you. That's a very interesting story. Like, both of his sons are dead now. Did you know that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, one killed himself, one had
Oh
cancer.
wow. Oh gosh,
Mhm.
how awful.
Yeah. But I have to carry some of the responsibility of me putting all my faith. Yeah, he died in prison. In someone that didn't put their faith in me. And
Mhm.
I won't show, but I could show you how many times I said, show all this stuff. Please
Mhm.
trust me.
Yeah.
Just trust me. Trust
Right.
me. They don't care. These people don't care at this point exactly how much. They just want to know how much. And
Mhm.
that never, ever hit home. And
Mm-mm.
that I don't understand. Hey, Sandy.
No, me either.
And if I live to be 100, I'm going to think back and think, why the hell couldn't she care? It's if it was one of my local friends, I'd just go slap them. But she's
Mhm.
all the way where she is, and
Right.
yeah, she is scheduled alive, and I hope the best for her. I don't get me wrong. I hope that she comes booming with something that blows people's minds. But I hope our friendship was worth it. That's all I'm gonna end it with that
Well,
because
but
I am. Go ahead.
no, go ahead. You are.
No. Well, I'm a good friend.
Yeah. Yeah, you are a good friend, Randy. But you brought this up though because I can't get my stinking Minnie. If you're here, I need help with my stinking coil. So if you're here, raise your hand in the chat because I need help. But anyway, you said it though because you are concerned about like maybe some other people that are feeling some
A
type of way
lot
about you.
a lot of people, I've lost so many people
Mm-hmm.
that um okay, I'm ignoring my children and sitting online with you all. Me too. Hello, pork fat. Who needs kids when you got the internet?
Is that
Smart.
supposed to be against Hello Starlight?
I don't think
Yeah.
so. Oh,
Yeah. Let's get rid of them.
oh, pissed
Yeah.
off, stupid.
Yeah.
And she's a tiny little thing, you dumbass. Um,
I guess Mallory's calling her Butt Light instead of Starlight. She's calling her Butt Light because she's 10 years old. My God, these people! I can't with any of
butt
them.
light.
Butt Light, like your butt.
Oh well, okay.
Yeah, she's a fifth grader.
No boy.
Lame. So anyway, so as far as like the other people in the community that are feeling some type of way, I feel like there's Hello Starlight, my darling.
I love you, Mom.
I feel like we have.
Great mom.
Well, I'll speak for myself. I feel like I have done everything that I can to try to listen and let them, let people feel however they want to feel. And even if I don't agree, it doesn't matter. People can feel however they feel, right? Mm-hmm. And I feel like I've done my best to do that. People are still wanting to be angry. I can't help you there. I don't know how to fix that. I didn't do anything to you. So if you want to be angry, that's fine. But I don't expect me to be able to fix it because I didn't do anything. So, I mean, if people want to make videos about me where they don't like me or whatever, they have some mean, nasty thing to say to me, I don't care. I'm not going to watch it. I'm not interested. I'm very good at not watching people. And you know this. I'm very good at not watching people who don't like me. I'm very good at it. I don't have that thing in me where, I just have to hear what they say. No, I don't have that thing. I don't care what you have to say. If they were that concerned and upset and valued me as a friend and a person, they would have approached me. They would have talked to me. Especially people that have known me for years.
Right. And I saw Stewie made a video after your live yesterday. Stewie made a video and I clicked on it and,
I don't watch him. I think I unsubbed him too. I don't watch Stewie at all.
I haven't unsubbed him. And then I clicked off it. I thought, don't listen because you're just going to get your feelings hurt. Because here's what I know. I don't know what Stewie said, and I didn't read any of the comments because comments are what really, really hurts your feelings. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that I haven't done a damn thing to Stewie.
Same.
That is something I know.
Same. Yes, absolutely. Well, in fact, what Stewie's doing now is he's going around, talk about me being a victim. He's going around telling everybody that I'm trying to run some kind of narrative that he hates everybody. No, I've never said that ever. No one has heard me say that. There's no clip of me saying that. It's not true. What I'm mad at is that you don't give a fuck about my safety because you think that I stole money. That's what your problem is. So because you think that, you don't give a fuck about my safety. So you're posting my docs. You're reposting when someone else is trying to dox me. I think that's shitty. That's absolutely shitty. You're a piece of shit for that. That's how I feel. It has nothing to do with him hating other people. I don't even know what he thinks about other people, and I could give a fuck.
Well, but let's be honest.
I don't understand why he's lying. So now he's just a liar and a doxer? What the fuck? Who is this man?
But if it was somebody that he liked, this is what I want you people to just think about this. The people that are going and saying, yo, Stewie, you're the best. If he liked the person, they wouldn't have got redoxed on his channel. But because he's mad at Wendy, then it's okay to go and dox her and murder her. Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah. And I'm sure that these people that are making me nasty videos or whatever, they just love him. So no, I'm not going to watch your video. No, I have no desire to. If you have something you really need to say to me, you can come say it to my face.
Right. He blocked me on Twitter when I said, and it was a dare, but I took the dare, to go and say, Tupez to the wheels fall off. But whatever, that's when he blocked me on Twitter.
He blocked me on Twitter too. And then I guess he keeps trying to say, I've been nothing but respectful. I've been nothing but respectful. Okay. No one's saying that you weren't respectful in DMs.
Love you, Jesse Bain.
Nobody is saying that you weren't respectful in DMs, Stewie. Yes, you've always been respectful in DMs. We've always had a good relationship, I thought. And, now you've decided, though, that I'm a horrible scammer. And so, therefore, it's okay for me to be doxxed. It's okay for my job to be threatened. It's okay for your job to be threatened. It's okay for P-Day to be doxxed or, be threatened to dox. All of that is fine. That's not a problem now because, we're horrible human beings. We're scum of the earth. So, whatever. Fuck off.
Hey, my love of crafts. You're so sweet.
My love of crafts, I think that might have been an accident. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. No. They're good people.
Yeah. I think that was an accident. Yeah, it was.
They said, I don't get how you stole money. You didn't live with Diane, not even same state. So how the hell did you know what she was doing offline? God, some people are so stupid. You're right. Love of crafts. I get it.
And I had no idea. And say it to your face. If I could.
Come say it to my face. I have a channel you can leave a comment on. I have community posts you can leave a comment on. I have DMs and Twitter you can leave a comment on. You can always find me in Discord if you can't find me any of those places. Some of these people even have my fucking phone number, for God's sake. There's 1,000 different ways that could be done differently, but you want to do it this way. So I don't. You can do it then. Y'all just be over here, not watching.
Right. It's, I'll come up if you need me to, if you want to say it to my face, or you can come up and talk to me. You can ask me anything and I'll be honest, and of course I know that we are going to go back to, I don't lie, but I lie for my friends. Yeah. Okay. Yes. I said that. Yes. People are following the BS statements of others. I get it, Dawn M. I get it. And that's what their prerogative. That's what they need to do. And that's okay. But just know that if I led you, me, to believe a lie, that's on me. And I need to own that shit. Because how many times I'm not sorry, I didn't do anything. But I did lead people that listened to me, and believed me. I led them to believe what I believed. Mm-hmm. And that's my fault. That's my fault.
Mm-hmm. I've already apologized for that a long ass time ago. So hopefully people can rewatch that video if they need more apologies for me. but you weren't a co-host or whatever on the channel either. Like I was. And so that was my first responsibility. I felt like to come to the community, tell them the truth, apologize for whatever I could possibly take responsibility for. And I've done all that. And if people still think that there's more I need to apologize for, listen to those videos and tell me what I missed, and I'll be happy to address it. Mary, not Mary, Lucy, I love your comment. She said, sadly, a lot of people are using this whole topic simply for views, popularity, and to build their channels. Oh, and for super chats and PayPals. And you're absolutely right. I saw a video and my comment was, wow, we're still, we're still suckling on that teat. Apparently, we're on the Diane teat. This person will not shut up about. And it's really getting kind of creepy now because they're following other people around the community. And then they make these nasty videos about them. And it's just bizarre to me. Go get a fucking life. So weird. So fucking weird.
And that's the thing that I never could get through. I care about how people feel, whether they're members, whether they've super chatted, whether they don't even like me. And you used to like me, now you don't like me, and you think I suck, and you don't want to be here, and you think I should just leave YouTube. I still care if your feelings are hurt. If you think that I somehow stole money, I never took a dime. In fact, I donated a couple of $100. So there's that.
Yeah.
There are people, especially elderly, who put all their money in. I don't know, Kathleen Cruz, if they put all their money thinking it was going to, because we don't want to say they put all their money. I mean, that's kind of going overboard. I'm not gonna go with that they put all their money, but I've always lived on the fact of when I hand someone money, and this is like somebody on the side of the road or whatever.
Yeah, Kathleen Cruz, I don't believe you. No, I don't. I think you're a troll. I don't believe what you're saying. Sorry.
Yeah. No.
Can you name any of those people? Can you name a single person who felt that way? And please don't say you. Wow, the first night you came back, how many super chats? TC, you retracted. I couldn't read it. Show me a picture of the top on the. Okay, I have to do something real quick. I'm trying to get Minnie to help me with my stinking coil.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can tell you that super chats are few and very far between now.
Well, I get super chats, and I'm thankful for every single one of them, and it's none of your damn business, TC. How about that?
Yeah, well, but I'm just saying that since this is hurt. So, I'm definitely not a troll, sweetheart.
Don't sweetheart me.
You're wrong. And here's why I'm going to say that you're wrong. And I'm not going to argue with you. You're definitely not a troll. Definitely. I correct. If they especially older people, they know how to just write a check to St. Jude. That's what, I've always given to St. Jude. That's why I have, people that did the card swap. Look at my address labels. They were St. Jude. You get those in the mail. You have to donate directly to them to get those. And, so. And they never get, they always call me Miss.
That's nobody's business, dude. I don't even know why you're telling this story. It's nobody's damn business. It's certainly not Kathleen Cruz, who's, a troll. Sorry, Kathleen. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Call me jaded. Maybe you are a totally real person. I don't know. And I honestly really don't care. But I don't need to tell you any of my personal business financially, and neither does Randy.
Get a bottle of wine. You are welcome, Jim. About chicken bow. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry about that. That was a sad fish. I'm not getting super chats. Ding. Oh, there's a video tomorrow. Randy's sad fishes. Thank you, Dark.
Wendy has been involved in all of this. Many blaming her and accusing her of being a thief. She has a right to speak. And if people give her super chats, that's their business. Different than those not involved. Yeah. Thank you, Lucy.
Xanax and Thorazine. First of all, haven't seen you in a long time. Good to see
How
you.
are
And
you, Xanax and Thorazine?
actually, I think she does have quite a few and a bunch of T-shirts. I know if you mentioned I said Diane. I know, but it's still there's no reason to say she's broke all the elderly in the community. You know what I mean? I mean, like she's.
I mean, do you have a name? Again, I don't believe you. I don't think that that's true. There was nobody in our chats that I can even think of that was like, thank God for you, or I wouldn't be able to donate. I'm so happy you're doing this because this is my only way to donate to St. Jude, and thank God for you. There's nobody that thought that way.
It really has
Nobody.
hurt.
Because if they really were that bothered, they would go directly. Because why give Google 30% if that's really your primary concern? People give super chats because they want to give super chats.
And I think that's what Diane can't see. It's like it really has hurt super chat and members. Like people are like, they scam St. Jude. We are now known as scammers. Diane, give a fuck.
Not by everybody though.
No, but
I'm not hanging out with the people that just hate us. I mean, it's funny that the people that don't like us think that, and everyone who does doesn't think that. Isn't that interesting? How weird is that?
I know. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I don't value it. Sorry.
That is the exact song I was trying to not get in my head. Was Brown Chicken Brown Cow. First heard it. There was another lady. I don't know her name. She said she did give her Social Security to St. Jude for Diane. No, you're
not true though. Sorry, that's not true. That's a lie. I don't know who told you that, but they're lying to you.
I will never say thank you, my love. It's yeah. You're gonna have to prove that because look, we've all been here. We're all on the same journey. She was 68 years old and gave her Social Security. That's not true, Kathleen. God bless you, honey. I don't
know who told you that, but that's not true. Tara!
Your heart knew you would hold on to your friendship until you couldn't anymore because you care. I'm always hanging here with you. I love you, Tara K.
Tara K is so sweet. Absolutely sweet. Yeah, that's nuts. I agree. That's nuts. I would think that elderly folks on very limited incomes are not going to give to anyone or any charity more than they can afford to, such that it will put them into a worse financial situation. Come on. I know. Totally, Lucy. Exactly. Thank you, CCK.
And you know what? There's a few memberships that I had to cancel because we had a crazy month here at the blank house. I'm gonna say my last name. Everybody knows it anyway. And I'll get them right back. It's sometimes it's things don't go your way. So, but I'm not gonna say, Jim, I'm not buying a gallon of milk because I'm super chatting so and so. F them, Randy. Thank you, Trish. I love her.
It's Trisha, not Trish. Get it?
Trisha, not Trish.
It's not Trish.
Not Trish. Don't yell.
You're all Trish, not Trish. Hey, 50 Shades.
Guess what song has been in my head all day? You're haunting me. Randy. Is it that
one? What song, Pizza Kitty? Hey, Crazy Daisy.
There you go, Paige. F them all.
Definitely. F them all.
No milk for hubby. Yeah. Can't get you milk because I had to super chat. So, I mean, I just don't think someone's going to get their entire Social Security thing. Hey, O'Clancy.
No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. Hey, Monique.
Randy sounds normal. O'Clancy, I get that a lot. Somebody the other day, and I don't know if it was an insult, said, I love the fact that I could put you on double speed and still understand every single thing you say. Hey, just Stephanie.
Oh, because I talk fast. I do. I tend to speak quickly anyway. And so I guess, yeah, if you have me on double speed, it might be a little. And I think YouTube sped up their speeds because I used to watch everything on 2.0 and now it sounds like, the Alvin and the Chipmunks. It's crazy. So I have to cut it down to 1.75 now. It's crazy. Trisha, I got your back, girl. I got your back. Hey, Carlos.
What song, Pizza Kitty? Hey, Carlos. I haven't seen you in a while.
Hey, just Stephanie.
I will find the clip and DM you later, Brandy. Who's Brandy?
I don't know. Hopefully someone in the chat.
A lot of bigger donators never care when they. That's very true, Subin.
Absolutely, Seven. So true. Most of people
I
were like that. Most people were like that.
I
Because
was
here's
never.
the problem. The problem isn't all the people that gave that donated money. Not many of them are complaining, honestly. The people that are complaining, I think now, are just the ones that are super pissed at just how she's completely botched this entire operation. She has
Yes.
not been forthcoming. She has not been
Sorry,
apologetic.
Trisha.
She has not been humble. She's been rude. She's been abusive.
Okay, Kathleen.
So I don't know. I just Trisha, not Trish. There you go. See?
Sorry.
Hey,
I'm just
Carlos.
gonna say TNT, and I always
TNT.
say TNT, and then one time I don't. I'm like Trish. There's a few folks from Georgia. I can put yes. It's a good place to say receipts, or it didn't happen.
Right. Yeah. Dismissive. Yeah, Sandy. Dismissive, uncaring, disloyal. I mean, I could name 1,000 things before I name scam. And
Well,
that's me. That's my opinion. Other people might not hate Ash. Other people might not share that opinion, and that's fine. But that's my opinion, and I'm allowed to have it. I was one of the closest ones involved, so I think I know better than people who didn't speak to us for years.
well, yeah, I think because I would say be humble, be humble, be humble, be humble, because if anything, we gotta all be humble. Anything we have could be taken away in a matter of seconds, and we see that on here. People are fickle, and if you don't, hey, Allie V, to be honest, I don't trust either of you. Fucking hell, Allie, what are you doing?
I mean, Allie, I think that that's fine. Yeah, she doesn't trust anyone on here, and that's a person that has been, jaded, obviously.
Hey, Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime, are you a boy or a girl? Well, you don't have to trust me. I mean, don't put all your don't trust. In fact, don't trust me. I'm the one
Yeah,
that led
don't.
people like the Pied Piper to trust me and believe in. She did call us all idiots, right? And that's what I'm like. Stop it. But I think that she let herself get. She waited too long. She let herself get mad. She is a sweetheart, and I'm sorry, Ellie B. And by the time she went live, it was too late anyway. So it's and speak your truth. Speak the truth. I hate people say my truth, but the truth. Speak the truth. Show people what they want to see. That's all you ever had to do. I bought merch knowing it would go to St. Jude. I gave small super chat channel with no expectation. That's same.
Yes, Pammy B. Same. Yes. I may or may not have sent a clip of myself singing that song to Randy. I can't sing it the right way anymore. Tennessee whiskey, a warm glass of brandy. Hi, Brooke, my darling. And people could say that about me too, that I've been condescending and I've been this and I've been that. Yeah, I have. I've had my guard up big time since this all happened. I probably haven't been polite to people. And I'm sorry. If you need me to be polite to you right now, I'm not able to take care of you. I'm not able to. So if you need me to be polite towards you, you're going to have to get that from someone else right now. I'm not able to take care of you. I'm too busy trying to take care of the people that are, brokenhearted and deserted. I'm taking care of them right now. They're the priority for me.
I'll just take it all on my shoulders, then have a nervous breakdown. That's me. That's what I do, and I but to
no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. And I don't want you to do that either.
I don't want to do it, but I can't help it. Good God, woman, your manner and your crudeness to subscribers is downright rude, and your empathy. Who?
Then TC, it's very simple. Just click out and go, hun. There's no reason for you to even be in here then, is there?
I'm 11. Good God, woman.
Oh, Mac 11, how you feeling, darling? You feeling good? Yeah, TC, you're a peach. I don't know. Like, go then. Piss off. Like, what are you doing in here? I don't understand that. There's literally anywhere else you could be in the world. You don't even have to be in here being so upset. Goodness.
Tatum, that was my limit. That was my limit. When you immediately, yeah, that was.
Yeah.
That
Yeah. A
that
lot
was
of people were upset about that, Tatum. Yes. Yes.
that. I mean, that was when I was like, you know what? Matter of fact, because so quick to go live and defend yourself, and then all of a sudden, when what I needed you, I don't know. I just felt left out to dry. Like I felt like my feelings in this didn't count,
Yeah.
and I said to her, I count, I matter.
Yes.
So
Yes. And there's plenty of people willing to take care of you and give you all kinds of love and support and pats and everything, because they're not taking care of the people I'm taking care of. So thank God for them. Let them take care of you. I'm sure they'll be happy to let you talk shit about us and say all kinds of nasty things until you feel better. They probably would love it. By all means, go there. Have a good time.
are you talking to TC?
Anybody. But
Oh.
yeah, TC. Yes. Specifically TC. Yes.
Oh, okay. If
But
money were collected unethically, when confronted with a response from so what? Of course, it looks like a calculated scheme, and I don't think it. I mean, look, the sad thing is, Randy, that truly weren't. That says, and I'm hurt, and I know that she's hurt, and I don't know who the person is that said Randy would do this. Randy, I just want that person to just kiss my ass for days, just for days. Just keep kissing. When you get in the middle, just kiss it more, because that's not who I am. I don't just turn on a dime. It takes a lot. But when you're willing to clear someone else, clear your name to prove to someone else that all the money, which I never doubted, all the money went to the people that for the Christmas list, and I hope to God I can help people this coming Christmas. When you're willing to do that, but you're not willing to, I don't know. That just told me everything. That I think that was just the final nail. That's like, okay, I get you. So that's. I'm not the one that left the friendship.
So you feel like when she came up and showed her receipts for the gift cards, but wouldn't show her receipts for St. Jude, that is for you. That was it. You were done after that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I believed that yeah, but you are still standing beside her. There's nothing to blow out of the water, TC. Do you have some beans to stir or something instead of shit?
She's gonna blow you out with the water, Diane. Terrified. You're still, yeah, but ye are still standing beside her, terrified in case she is going to blow you out with the water, Diane. Wow. No, we're not. I'm not scared of a damn thing. She can't do anything to me. She doesn't have secrets on me. If she had them, I'm sure she would have dropped them by now.
No, I don't.
There's nothing to have. She doesn't have any.
I don't think there is any secrets, and I don't have any secrets about Diane. She don't have any secrets about me. But yes, you're right. When she was,
and neither one of us are standing beside her, actually. So that your whole statement is false. But go ahead.
No, I mean, look, I'm not going to sit here and say, hey, if something bad happened in her family and she needed me, and she called, I'm sure I would be there. But you know who I would be there for? Everybody that's been evil to me. Everybody that's talked shit. If you needed me, if something bad happened in your life, I would still answer that phone. That goes for everybody. That's just who I am.
Yeah.
So, no, Hotel Phonics did not work for that person, but that's okay. Saying us in membership, it shows something to shut it all down. Right, Denise Pete, right. I'm going to shut this shit down. I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to shut this down. Yeah. And I think that I believed it with all my heart.
Absolutely. So did I. Ninja Orchids is right. She says, I find so hard to understand is how can people judge another person for how that person deals with a crisis? Monday morning quarterback, I find that unfair. It is unfair. It's so easy for people that are not involved to say how they would handle it and have it seem perfect. That's not the real world. And, those of us that are involved, obviously we're dealing with different things than what you're dealing with. We're dealing with personal relationship that was completely destroyed.
Yeah. And I said on that night that I think it was when we were live on her channel that night, I was going through, I keep a book and I doodle in my book when I'm knitting. And I have her, when I got her address to send her a gift, and it was 2018. So that's how long we've been friends.
Yeah.
So it was hard.
Jump on Jesus. The two of you would know what was the truth if it bit you in the butt. Okay, thanks, TC. Can we be done with TC now?
Yeah, go on. Jump
Bye,
on.
TC. You can go.
Your voice to text isn't working well.
Yeah, please learn how to spell and then come back. Maybe under a different account.
What, or take a link. That would be nice.
Oh, fuck no. Why?
What do they mean?
They mean that we're assholes. They don't like us, clearly. So goodbye.
Yeah, you're right.
Seriously, there's no reason to have a conversation with them.
Bye. About it. I learned someone I trust. Kimberly, and I think I was one of those people telling people how to feel, even Wendy. And I would get mad at Wendy. I would get very mad at Wendy. The morning that Wendy went live, I was very mad at her. And then somebody clipped it where I said, this wasn't the plan. And they're like, oh, there was a plan. There was a plan. And there really wasn't a plan. There was a plan, though. And
there was kind of a plan. Yeah. The original plan was that we were going to go live on her channel together and tell the community this stuff. And by morning, I just couldn't wait anymore. I just couldn't wait one more second. It was, it was probably one of the hardest decisions I've ever made, but I just couldn't. I don't know why. I just couldn't do it. I didn't want to be on her channel with her. I didn't want to, I don't know. I just didn't want to do it. I didn't want to be up there as a united front when we were not united. Every decision she made, I would have made the opposite one. So we were not united. She didn't do anything that I told her to do or asked her to do. How many times did I beg her to do something? She wouldn't do it. No. Okay, fine. Well, then I'm not going to stick around and watch. And I didn't. Every time Diane was accused of something, she went live and proved it within hours. When she didn't go live to prove the St. Jude stuff, I knew she didn't donate. And she proved that with the gift cards. Yeah. I know, Long Island Girl.
And Long Island Girl, this is I know that she did some. So that's what that's what I wanted her to show. And it was no. And even though it's not, I guess, okay, so it's not illegal. Excuse me, I'm burping. I just drank tea. Me too. Me too. I loved her channel. I loved the channel. I loved being up there. I loved it when the three of us was up there. I loved it when the two of us was up there. I loved going live with Diane. We had a good rapport. It was way different than your person. Yes. And that is something that I wish people would try to understand is they wanted me to feel exactly how they felt in that instant and not give me time.
Yeah, same.
To get there. And yeah, that wasn't fair to me. But
no, and I said, if that means that you need to hate me for the rest of my life, then so be it.
Yeah.
Like, okay. But I'm not going to keep watching bad videos about me where you are going to, lay out your current list of things you don't like about me. Just shut me off. Like, there's no reason for you to even watch me. I'm not Trisha. Like, there's no reason for you to even watch me.
Yeah. And I'm
not interested in your list of reasons you hate me. I'm not interested in that. Sorry.
Hey, Florida Keys Amy. What does the title of her schedule live mean? Anyone know? No, I don't know. Probably to do with something that Marissa and them were talking about over there.
I have no idea.
I didn't listen. BSJ was on panel. I mean, nothing says great panel like BSJ. I'm just saying.
Oh no, that whole place is a cesspool. Like, honestly, I can't watch any of them.
Yeah, and we have to say, I since this has happened, I won't get into specifics. People have went real life on me. If
Lots
I'm
of people, several
Yeah,
people have had their real lives gone for. Yeah.
absolutely.
And
And if I'm
they're still being talked about. Stewie, we're
uh,
still being doxxed. Our jobs are still being threatened. Some of that's being promoted around the community. And where are the pillars of the community to stand up and say that's wrong? Fucking
thank you,
nowhere.
honey, girl. Thank you. Well, if we're including phone calls, oh my goodness. There's no, I don't know how many times, but several things have happened that I'll never talk about publicly. But I mean, it's I hate just being me. Other people's opinions are me or none of my business. And I used to say that all the time. But if somebody makes a video, it's good to see you in here just being me. If I see a video about me, I'm quick to throw up that cross with my two fingers like, irks. Nope. Oh boy. I know you don't like many of those other people, but they didn't claim to collect for a charity for years and donate it. Think about that.
Okay, you're right. I've never thought about that at all during this whole thing.
Never crossed my mind, Brenda.
Didn't even cross my mind. Thank God you are here, Brenda. Thank God. Everyone, give Brenda a round of applause, please. Because she absolutely pointed out something that none of us had even thought or considered. Thank you, Brenda. Wow. Thank you. Well done. Well said.
Who do you think I don't like? Who just if I don't like someone, it's for I don't even know who do I not like. Well, I mean, I think
Look
that
at Dory. Dory said, "Meh." Dory, you're funny.
What'd she say?
Dory said, I said, give Brenda a round of applause. And then, so some people are giving her a round of applause. And Dory goes, meh. She doesn't want to give her a round of applause.
Brenda, I was answering Brenda's Sassy Grammy.
Oh, God, another troll. Why are you interested in only talking to trolls?
I'm talking to the good people, too. I'm talking to everybody that's talking to me.
Okay.
I mean, we have to like them. They didn't scam, but they have done horrible. Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. They've been bigger pieces of shit than anybody else. Sorry.
That's where I was going with that. Like, if you've talked about my mom, I probably don't like you.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you called me an inbred or someone that I love an inbred, probably don't like you. If you've talked about other people's children, probably don't like you. But that doesn't mean that I hate you. I don't hate anybody. There's nobody on YouTube that I hate.
Yeah, I don't hate anybody here either.
Poor Helen.
I don't have it in me to hate somebody. But there are some people that really hate me.
Oh, and,
yeah. I don't know why. I don't even think they know why. Just because maybe I'm a smart ass. That's a huge problem. So why don't you just shut me off? Clearly I'm not your type. So just shut me off and don't watch me. I don't lie about people. So there's nothing for you to have to keep, monitoring and anything you have to address because I'm going to lie about it. Nope, I don't lie about people. And I think that's what pisses them off the most. So they have to lie about me.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Right.
And then, Sassy Grammy, whoever the fuck that is, Waltz is in here with a list of demands. Get the hell out of here. Come on. I have to listen to a damn thing you say.
I plan on being a Sassy Grammy.
Well, yeah, you can be one. I hope you're not going to be a nasty, mean troll.
I'm not going to be. Did I tell y'all that as we speak right now, we're calling the baby Little Duck because I think I said this yesterday.
You did. Cute.
He or she, I'm thinking he now, is as big as a blueberry, and they're forming their little hands and feet. They have nubs and they're webbed. So, Little Duck. I think that's precious.
Sorry, I'm on mute. Yes, I think that is adorable too. I think that's wonderful. So sweet.
Hey, Pamela Lynn. I just drowned in the sarcasm.
Caitlin said, I'm one of those weirdos who tries to find the good in every person. I said, that's exhausting.
Well, me too.
That's friggin' exhausting. I am not one of those people.
Hey, Top Cop, I've been listening, cooking, and cleaning. Randy and Wendy keep being. Thank you, Top
Thank
Cop.
you,
I love
Top
you.
Cop. Love you so much. You're so wonderful.
Nanny used to say, "You told us about Ducky, Randy." I thought I did.
Little duck.
Nanny said, Randy will search and search and search. So if she tells you someone is a bad person, they're bad.
Yeah.
I will.
Because you like people all the way to the end, like
Yep.
all the way.
Yep. I will
until
hunt
they're
your
bad.
DNA.
That's what you like them until they're bad. That's what happens.
Yep.
Yeah. You like people all the way. I don't do that. I don't think I do that. I will, if I'm a real friend of yours, I will stick it out and put up with your shenanigans for a while. But after a while,
not worry about that.
I'm pretty much done with that too.
Yeah. See, I'm not. I will take a lot. Everyone needs to move on from y'all. Both of you were not. Oh, okay.
Totally agree, Cajun lady. Yeah, totally agree.
I agree. But I liked Diane with you, Wendy and Randy. That was, oh, Clancy. It was fun. I miss it too. Sugar Shack, Love Shack. Good to see you. I let my therapist listen to some of this stuff. She said the lot needs to log off the place and do some soul searching, for lack of better words. Agree.
Anna Banana, that's a lie. I'm going to go ahead and remove your comment because that's a lie.
I didn't say it.
You're not allowed to say that. That I knew a year ago that Diane wasn't donating the money. That's a lie.
No, she said a year ago things started falling apart, and they did. Like, I felt in the middle of it because I don't know that we've ever openly discussed it, but I did kind of get in the middle of it. Oh my God, there's Truth Seeker Knows.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, there she is. My turn to see.
I'm at the scan part. My hubby works 60 hours per week and been scammed. Someone has gotten 13 a week unemployment in his name. Truth Seeker Knows. Hold on.
Sucks. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry that happened to you, but you threatened. She threatened to hit me and blocked me on Twitter. You want a link?
Truth Seeker Knows, come up here and fix it with Randy.
The very
She's behind.
Nerd.
She's not going to hear you. She's behind in the stream. You know. I know.
Right? The nerve of people to go on Twitter and be like, if Randy was in my face right now, I'd slap her. Well, it's just ain't nothing but a road trip. Come slap me.
Please don't come slap me. I'm not interested. Thanks.
Well, I'm telling you, I slap back. I know. Sugar Shack, Love Shack, Sugar Shack. Golly.
Well, she's not hearing any of that is the problem. Peopleofwalmart.com/Laura. I've been up all night driving home from a fulfilling super Walmart trip. Where is she going? I don't know. I don't even know if I care. Is she going for like another piece of ass? Is that what she's doing? She's on some road trip. I don't even know. I can't watch her. So whatever. I've just seen pictures and every single picture is her behind the wheel. So what is she doing? Is she going for another booty call?
No, I think she's shopping.
For hundreds of miles? What the hell? Why?
There's a lot of channels that do that. Ain't nothing but a road trip. Quote of this stream.
All right. Well, good luck.
Come slap me.
The fancy clothes are at the Super Walmart. Oh, I didn't realize. Thank you, people of Walmart.com. I appreciate it. She's shopping at the Walmart. All right. Well, good. Have a good time.
IKEA is expensive. For you to have to do all your own labor and put every piece of it together.
You know people will deliver shit to your house, right? Like, you don't have to go out. Companies deliver, like, right to your house. You don't have to go do that.
Oh, I know.
Didn't she rent a car too? Somebody said. I can't even know. I have no idea. I don't know.
It may be for her channel.
Oh,
I don't know.
She puts a lot of effort into her channel. You're right. Yes.
Oh, the sarcasm was dripping off that. But look, I don't watch, so I can't comment. That's how I feel. I don't watch. I saw the name of their title today. Tracy Rose.
I love you. I'm so happy to see you.
Yes. You talk about looking good.
She's beautiful. She was always beautiful because she has the most beautiful soul.
Could somebody tag Truth Seeker? What the hell is going?
She's like behind in the stream, like 20
I'm
minutes.
slapping myself. Am I awake?
Wait till she gets caught up. She's gonna have no idea what the hell that she's gonna be hit with.
I'll just type in chat.
Type in the chat. I'm
still
building
in
the
the
empire
chat?
of dirty socks in the corner of my bedroom. Blech. I have everything delivered, even soiled tomato plant. Yes, of course. My gosh. People used to laugh at me when I told people about online delivery or grocery delivery like years and years and years ago. I'm telling you, like 10, 15 years ago. People laughed. They thought it was ridiculous. I can't believe you have groceries delivered to your house. And now look at me, bitches. look now.
Yeah. Oh, we love you, Tracy. I ordered.
I'm so happy to hear that, Tracy, because you're such good people, and I respect you so much. So the fact that you love me, I guess that means so much to me. Like you don't even know, Tracy. I don't know if you really understand what that means to me, but thank you for saying that.
I bought pink mask last night. I shared it on Twitter, Mary. Because I'm sick of the blue ones. Like, okay, this sweet person on here made me a bunch of masks. And then she blocked me. I cried and I can't wear the mask because it just broke. I'm not going to say her name because I wouldn't do that to her. But it just broke my heart because I thought she really liked me and I really liked her. And so I'm wearing the paper mask now, whatever they're called. So I'm tired of the blue. Now I got some fancy pink ones coming.
Nice.
From the Fat Kid Deals.
Oh, God. I thought you were stopping that.
I can't. Go to Fat Kids Anonymous. Mary, you are. So I can't wait to wear the black ones. I don't like.
I have adorable masks in my merch store, so you're welcome to try those too. Cute little pig.
Oh,
it's adorable.
I gotta have a lot of breathing room, and so like some of those masks that you buy like that are tight.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know what sizes they are or anything.
Phononymous. I like that word. How do you even find that stuff, Randy? Fat Kid Deals on Twitter, Kayla. I'm sorry that I'm introducing you to them because you're going to end up with.
I don't want to hear it.
Fat Kids Anonymous. Oh,
no. I don't want to hear it. If one of y'all comes, addicted to that site, I don't want to hear it.
Yes. Tracy, I can tell you that I did not know that we were ever not happy with each other. I loved you the whole time.
I loved you the whole time, Tracy. But that's okay.
My fiance's mother named him. Oh. Yeah, and I side-eye people at Walmart. Even if you've had your vaccine, you're still supposed to wear a mask.
See? Have stuff delivered to your home. You don't have to deal with these mask people.
I had to go to Walmart for work yesterday. And spend my own money.
All right. I mean, you're allowed to.
Yeah, well, no. I mean, it was for work, actually. And I had to, but okay, well, that's a whole different conversation.
All right.
But I avoid Walmart. Okay, I'm not even saying another. Sour Patch.
Hey, Sour Patch, my love. So happy to see you.
She has a Louis Vuitton mask. You fancy bitch.
That's very fancy.
No, I cannot put together furniture. When I got this gaming chair, not that I game or anything, but it was on Fat Kid Deals. It was on Fat Kid Deals for $100 off.
And what was it again?
It's a gaming chair.
And
it has a massage feature. No, I haven't used it yet. But it came in a box. I was like, oh shit. Because I don't know if I thought it was going to come just in like a chair. They hand you off the UPS truck. I don't know.
But if you have to build it, that's going to be hard.
Jim built it. Jim said,
oh, that's nice.
Jim said, that thing has more nuts and bolts in it than anything I've ever put together in my life. You better sit in it every day. Okay.
And does it work? Do you like it?
I do like it. At first I didn't, but I had to get used to it. Yeah, I like it.
That's good. Is that
Uh-huh.
at your computer desk?
Yes. And
Do you play games on your computer?
no, I don't. That's why I kind of feel stupid having
Having a whole
but
setup like that.
yeah, I don't know how to play a game. Did that? I mean, I heard was it Amanda? I mean Amanda Lynn the other day playing Candy Crush. Now I used to be a master at that game, but then I quit.
I used to play that too, and then I quit too.
Have you ever watched Who Killed Sarah on Netflix? I started it, but I didn't finish it. And there's a new show on Hulu I want to watch. Summer. That looks good. But I order most of my stuff. I don't. Damn you to hell, fat kids. I'm addicted. I ordered the pink mask too. See? Just being me. It's we may not even be getting a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
This chair was a good deal. No one likes a quitter, people.
Can y'all believe I'm not at freaking work? I know. Look at you, Sour Patch Shell, out among the living.
Read and wait. Look at her. Okay, let me see.
I chose to ignore that comment. I don't know what you're talking about. I have the word Ash in favorite blocked.
Oh, I know, Eric. Oh,
Cruel Summer. Eric, I'm sorry.
Thank you. Thank you, Peter. Yes, Cruel Summer is the name. So I've been on this diet for how many weeks? 3? This is my 3rd week, and I'm 9 pounds down.
Woo! Good for you, Randy.
Yes.
Are you doing like keto or
what are you doing? Wait, I promise I never ever said that. No, I don't want to hurt. You did. What the hell?
Oh, come up here, Truth Seeker.
You did say that on Twitter. You did.
Well, I know, but maybe she was having a hard time. Maybe something slipped out bad.
Maybe I'm having a hard time. I don't know.
Well, all the more reason for her to come up here and for you guys to patch up.
True. Here you go, Truth Seeker.
We need to take care of each other, you know?
Or maybe she wanted to slap Diane, but she wanted to wring my neck. I don't remember, but either way, it was violent.
Tracy, I have a new game for Randy. I have a new game for Randy that I made up. We're going to have to play it one night together. It's called, here, let me look it up. Let me go back to my.
Okay, Tracy. We will so do karaoke night. God,
it's called Guess the Creator, and I have 2 editions. We have no insult edition, and then we have, of course, insult edition. But the Guess the Creator, no insult edition, it's like charades, but you have to describe a creator. You are not allowed to use any insults whatsoever. And we have to try to guess in the chat who it is. And then whoever wins gets to, maybe suggest another creator if they want, or, just get bragging rights. But I bet it would be hilarious. And then, of course, we have Insult Edition where you can only use insults to describe the creator.
Yes. Remember my humming? Yes.
I think we can have a good time.
Okay. And the insult one will be on Wendy's channel because she tends to get people in trouble.
They don't have to be vile insults, okay? They can be like within limits. But I liked the no insult edition one the best. I thought that one would be fun. I
watch so many people that y'all don't watch. Like I'm obsessed with Jake and Logan Paul and
okay, well, it could be them too. Like it could be any creator. It could be any,
my daughter's
or sub, I guess, for that matter. I guess so it'd be more like just, guess who then instead of guess the creator.
Yeah, we could do guess the creator. Absolutely. Or we could do also guess the chatter. Because right now I'm putting one out. Who right now I'm going all around and sanitizing my house for the 3rd time today. Who am I?
Helen!
Yes.
Oh my God. You're Helen. See? We could have so much fun with that.
Yes.
Have a good time with that.
Let me look up Truth Seeker. No, and she blocked me. Hold on, because I think I blocked her back. So I'm like,
I am done with Twitter. Honestly, I haven't been on Twitter in forever.
Twitter's the devil.
I'm happy to be in my Discord with people I know. Thank you very much. So if I have to hang out with them, I'll hang out. I'll hang out there.
Hey, Tracy.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, how are you?
I'm great. You know, Randy, I followed your advice and I'm drinking wine tonight. How about that?
Oh boy. That wasn't it.
Yes,
Brown chicken
the
bow wow.
hubby is going to get laid.
Oh boy. Wow.
Yes, he is so excited. He shaved his face and everything. He smells so good, like shaving cream.
That's hey, Brenda Hart.
I love it.
Yes,
Good.
it's
good.
awesome.
That is
Awesome,
great.
awesome. Hey,
Yes.
listen, after October will be 32 years we've been married.
That is
My
so
God,
beautiful.
come on now.
That's right, man. Make it great is, whenever you can. I think that's awesome. We
Girl,
love a little
I
extra effort put in there. Thank you. Put a little extra effort. Clean yourself up a little bit.
Exactly.
Smell good, for God's sake.
Exactly.
Shave things.
Wendy, I'm going to get it in when I can fit it in. How about that?
I hear you. I understand, man. I get it.
Yes. I just wanted to come up here and just say real quick tonight that I love you guys so much. You don't even realize how much I love your faces off, and I'm being so serious about that.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I don't know if you understand how much that means to me. That's very
It
sweet.
means
Thank
a lot to me too. I love you. You're so kind. Always have been.
I am so glad because I want to be. I want to be kind. I don't want to be mean. Come on now. What's the sense in being ugly to people? I mean, really, that you've never even met before? How does
Right? I'm
that
a
work?
stranger on the internet.
Right.
Somebody said that in my comment section. I'm livid. I'm shaking. And I'm like, I am a stranger on the internet. I should not be affecting you that much.
Okay.
Right.
As a matter of fact, I took a screenshot of what you said, Truth Seeker Knows, and it says, okay, so I apologize. You didn't threaten to hit me. Here's what you said. I promise, if I could get my hands on Diane, what a great 4 seconds that would be. I don't ask for much, Lord. Also, at Randy's Life 1, go fuck yourself. That's what you
Okay.
said.
Okay, so she was mad at you that day. Clearly,
Can I
she was
say
mad.
something to that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
Help us.
Because
Fix us.
today I have been watching different things and I have been laughing under my breath because I kind of backed out of everything and I was like, okay, today I'm just going to take myself out of things and look at it from an outsider, And I started laughing at everything because I was like, what the fuck? This is not real life. Ladies, people, men, women, this is not real life. Are you so stupid? And you know what, Wendy? You can quit saying stupid and dumb, but I'm not because I did not make it my New Year's resolution. But it
Thanks.
is really
I'm
stupid
sorry.
and dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, oh my God, are you serious? It's crazy.
So what do you think it is? Do you think it's just a chance to, because I feel different ways about different people, but I feel like for some, it's definitely a way to form an alliance because, maybe they felt like we ran them out of the community. And so this is their opportunity to come back. Yeah. I feel some people really do feel that way. I think that, people are doing it to grow their channels, of course, and make money off of it. I feel all kinds of ways. And then I feel like there's people that are genuinely hurt and confused and upset and, deserve to be cared for, deserve to be taken care of. I do feel like that. There is a group of that too. But there, there's just everything in between. I feel like everybody has their, different response to this and rightly so. They're allowed to. And I feel like from the beginning, I have said, feel whatever it is that you're feeling. I want the same respect. I want to be able and allowed to feel, how much feel what I feel. True Seeker. Oh, see, look she's all sad now.
I think it's a combination of people not realizing that this is not real life.
Right.
And I have never in my life met and watched so many people that did not realize this is not real life. let's forget what happened with the St. Jude's thing and all that bullshit, okay? And people gave because they thought it was going to a certain place. But above that, and before that, it's like, what are you guys doing? This is so entertainment. And it's like you get so involved and so consumed with something that should be entertainment. It doesn't matter. It's not my real life. I was listening to somebody today and I was laughing because they were taking everything so seriously and I was like, "Oh my God, this is not my real life. This is not how things are in my real life. What are you guys doing?" Because a lot of people take it into real life. But when I say they take it into real life, they take it amongst themselves because God forbid that they get so embarrassed, they take it above that. They're not going to take it and say, "Hey, kids, this is yada, yada, yada. Hey, my hubby, this is yada, yada, yada. Hey, my mom, my sister, this is what's going on, yada, yada, yada." No, they're not. So they're embarrassed of it. So they're just keeping it amongst themselves and they're taking it and they're keeping it within themselves. Does that make any sense?
It does, but the problem is then they find a whole group of people where that's also true for them too. And now it's not
Right.
just themselves anymore. Now they have a whole gang together of, of hatred.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's the whole thing with you got a whole cuckoo's nest. You've got a whole cuckoo's nest. You've got a whole bunch of weirdos that are in the same boat, and that boat is sinking. They can't ask for help anywhere else. What are they going to do? Are they going to say, "Am I going to tell my husband, hey, Stephen, there's a lady that stole money from whatever and yada yada, and this one's doing this and that"? Do you know what he's going to do, Wendy? He's going to look at me like I am fucking stupid. And he's going to tell me, "Tracy," he's going to ask me literally, "Have you taken your medicine today?" So serious he is. Because, and what's so funny about that is I do take medicine every day. And he's going to say, "Did you take your medicine today?" It's so stupid.
It really is. Like, this is our, our hidden secret. We don't really share a whole lot of that about this place with our outside world.
No,
Right.
We really don't.
No.
Okay. And Randy and Wendy, I have to ask you guys, and I want you guys to answer separately. And I'm going to ask Randy first.
Okay.
Randy.
Yes.
Randy, in your regular life, does this affect you so much? And Wendy, the same question applies to you. And I want a different response from each one of you guys. Does this affect you so much in your real life that you feel the need to bring it to your family? Both of you go.
This last bout, it has affected me so much that I did bring it to my family. Yes.
And why?
Because they all knew who that person was, and my heart was broken, and I've been ridiculed and attacked online for stuff I didn't know about, and I didn't know how to handle it. So I set each and every one of them down. Not each and every one, but Timber or first Jim and then Timber. I talked to Steph a little bit about it, but Steph's like, "Fuck them." But yeah, this absolutely affected my real life.
But going forward, Randy, what is it going to do to knock you off your game with your new grandbaby coming?
Oh,
and
nothing. That was before. That's before I knew I had a grandbaby. I mean, coming. Nothing.
Right.
Right. Bartender. Yeah,
and
I didn't
Wendy,
know.
And Wendy, what about you?
I will say no. I have not shared any of this with my real family, because when I start to feel like that, where I start to feel overwhelmed or whatever, I'd log off, boo boo. I do. I'd log off. I take several days and don't hang out here because this place will make me crazy. And
So
I know that.
Wendy, in other words, you just completely think that it doesn't even matter. And you keep on going on with your real life. None of this matters, right?
Well, it doesn't matter in my real life, no, but it matters
Right.
here because I have real friendships here. I have real, we share things here. We share ups and downs here. And so
Yeah.
I definitely have compassion and empathy and, I'm hurting as well. That's something I have in common with, those that feel the same way I do. And so I try to take care of them and be supportive as much as I can for them. And they take care of me as much as they can, but other than that, no, I haven't, it doesn't affect my job. Thank God. It doesn't affect, anything else, my family, nothing. Thank God. I don't, I don't want it to, man. When it starts to get to that place, you really do need to take a break.
Yeah,
I can't stress that enough. I cannot stress that enough.
So do you guys consider this as, even though you have friends and you have people that have been a part of you, a part of your lives, do you guys overall consider this as a form of entertainment? Because that's what I have to do. I have to consider it as it's a form of entertainment, even though there's a couple of people that I do text, that I do genuinely love. Overall, I have to consider it a form of entertainment. Do you guys do that?
I do for some. It depends on who I'm watching, but for Diane, I didn't consider that entertainment. I thought it was real.
I understand that. Yes.
So with my, my relationship with Diane, I thought was real.
Right.
And, I believed in our channel. I really was proud of our channel. So that, that was hard. And that did, that was certainly hard and that was real. But the rest of it, like when I watch other people that are live, I don't know all the stories. I don't know all the backstories. I'm watching for the entertainment. Yeah, I am. And I'm watching for, the people in the chat. Hey, ask your bartender, the people in the chat that I'm, chit-chatting with or whatever. But yes, that is entertainment to me. But what I feel like we did on our channel was.
But I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this as an outsider looking in. I think that Wendy, you and Randy both consider the relationship with Diane as very real. And as an outsider looking in and watching you guys and laughing at you guys and all of that, it really was real. Mm-hmm. Other than that, the things that you guys talked about, it was entertaining. The people that you talked about, it was entertaining. That was entertainment. But then there were sparks and speckles of the real thing with you guys. Mm-hmm. And that is what is so disappointing is the fact that overall, whether it be entertaining, but above all, it was the fact that you guys were real people with real relationships. And I think that's the thing that hurt everybody because I love you guys. I really do. Yeah. Diane, not as much, but you and Randy, I really do. You guys are real people. And I feel like you guys are people that in my real life, if I met you guys, oh my God, we would have a hoot of a time.
I totally think that too. Yes. There are definitely people here that I know that if I met in real life, we would have we would be great friends. Yeah. We'd have a great time.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But above all of that, I think that's why all of us can relate to you guys and all of us we were drawn to you guys above anything else. You had all these hateful bitches out there. I'm not going to name their names and I'm not going to say their initials, but a lot of them start with the letter S. But anyway, we could relate to you guys above everything because you guys were so real to us. Randy and Wendy, you guys were so real and you guys were so down to earth, and you still are.
Mhm.
Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong.
Yeah.
You guys still are. And you ladies were like, oh my God, that's so and so up the street, and she is so cool. That's how I can relate to you guys.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think that's why a lot of people were upset is we know differently of y'all, and you weren't how the what everybody wants to call your leader, and I don't think it's your leader.
Yeah.
But anyways, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You guys weren't like that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I've never had a leader. That's the thing. And I've wanted to
Right.
be relatable. I've always wanted to be relatable. No, I am. I'm just every day. That's why I couldn't understand why people even liked me ever. And
But Randy, we all did because you were like down to earth, common. And when I say your leader, I use that very loosely and in quote because a lot of people thought with whoever's, and Wendy, you know what I'm trying to say, with whoever's channel you guys were on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, overall, me personally, I wish you guys would have been on Randy's channel. I wish Randy, you would have been on your channel, or Wendy, you would have been on your channel instead of the other person's channel.
Mm-hmm.
If that does that make any sense?
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
I hope so, because that's where the comfortableness is. And I really love it when there is a comfortableness, when there is a relatability, Randy, just like you were saying. You guys are like, I don't know, you guys are like, you are like my people. You are like the people that's like comfortable to me, and it's like, girl, I can say, hell yeah, what up? How's it going? And you guys know what I'm talking about. Hey, I'm a cashier at a grocery store. First of all right, ladies, I work at a place called, and
don't tell people where you work.
Okay, I'm not.
Yeah,
but anyway,
sorry.
okay. I am a cashier at a supermarket, not in my town, but another town over. Okay. And then whenever people come through my line, I'm like, hey, how are you doing? And, got a smile on my face. And that's the comfortableness I feel with you guys, Randy and Wendy. That's the comfortableness. And then let's just say on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, whenever it's your regular grocery shop, and I'm like, hey, how you doing, my friend? Yada, yada. And I can say that now, whereas before on the other channel, I would have never been able to say that. I wouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
And that's the hugest compliment I can give y'all.
I mean, I didn't realize that people felt that way. I mean, this is kind of eye-opening for me to hear you say this.
Yes. Wendy, I'm telling you, before I would have never said that. I would have been like, hey, how are you? But now that you guys have broke away from it, I can say, hey, how you doing, my friend? What's going on? Because that's how I do with the old men and the old women that I see every fucking day. And it's like every day they come through because they want to buy a meal for that exact day, and they don't realize you're saving more money if you buy for the week. But it doesn't even matter, because you and Randy, I can see you guys coming through the store and me saying, hey, how you doing, my friend? Come on, let's go. How's it going?
Definitely. Yes.
And
thank you. Yeah, that's very sweet of you, Tracy. Honestly, that really makes me so happy to hear that.
I know I'm kind of rambling right now, and it's okay. It's probably the wine, but whatever. I didn't buy the wine at the store that I work. I bought it at another store. So the people I work with don't know I'm on wine.
Well, and let's keep it that way, please. That's the last thing we want to start. Rumors around your town.
Right. I know, right? But I'm just saying, you you ladies just, I just want to say, Randy and Wendy, you guys be the way that you are now. Don't go back to that ugliness or being like, oh, I'm just here to tell your ass off kind of thing. Because y'all are not like that. Y'all really
Girl,
aren't.
no, I,
You
I'm,
really
I'm
aren't.
really, I'm really not like, but, and I've said this before, when I get mad and I say mean things, I don't sleep that night. And
Right.
it always bothers me. So,
And I believe it. I believe you ladies are like I am in the supermarket line. You're like, hey, how are you doing? What do you need?
Yeah.
Hey, today's
Yeah.
Thursday. How you
Yeah.
doing, my friend? You know, I really honestly believe that you guys are that way. And I've always believed that. I
Yeah.
always have. And I just want you ladies to know that. And I'm not going to hold you up anymore because I could talk about scanning groceries and slinging groceries forever and a day because I love it. I really do. I love my job and I love the little old people that come through my line every day. But, anyways, I'm not going to do that. But you know what? Wendy and Randy, I love your faces off. I honestly do. And I want you ladies to know that.
Thank
we
you,
love you.
Tracy. I love your faces off. I do.
Yeah.
I really do. I love your face off big time because, and I
I
have
love you
so
too.
much respect for you. You're one of the kindest, honest, most honest, genuine people here, and you always have been. You've never changed, and I have so much respect for that. Um, and I have said it before. I want to be like you when I grow up. I have said that many times.
Yeah.
You
Truth
are so
Seeker knows,
kind.
honey. I feel so bad for Truth Seeker. Hold on, Truth Seeker. We love you. I don't know if she's caught up or not.
I think she's caught up. It's okay. It's all right. I
She's
forgive you.
really going through a rough time.
Yeah, I'm not going to kick somebody when they're down.
Mm.
Okay. I'm going to let you ladies go. I love your
Thank you,
faces off.
Tracy.
And
We
y'all have
love
a
you
good
too.
night. Okay.
Thank you, John. You too.
You
You have a good
too.
night
Thank you
too,
for
ma'am.
coming up.
Hey, come through my grocery line. I love you guys.
I'll
Bye.
be there. Bye. Oh my god, I love her. How cute
You're
is
fine.
she?
Here, TT's Keurig. I'll post it again. She's a doll. I have, and I know what she means because we have, the same customers a lot of times,
Mhm.
but we had this one lady. I love her so much. I have her number in my cell phone. She has cancer. She's like 88, 80. I think she had a birth at 89,
Mhm.
and the cancer keeps coming back, and she's fighting it. She just had another surgery. And she always comes in and she gets her little mini Frosty. She gets a cheeseburger with only mayonnaise and one of them little cheeseburgers because she is tiny, tiny.
Mhm.
And I always give her a cookie.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah. I
Giving out
love her.
cookies to old ladies.
I love her. And but she always asks for me, and she always says, "How's our girl?" Talking about Timber, because when Timber worked there, she got to know her too.
That is so
So I
cute.
know when
So
you see the
sweet.
same people.
Yeah.
And we have one lady that comes through, and she'll get a bowl of chili. I don't need any crackers. Sometimes she gets 2 baked potatoes, sometimes she don't, but she always needs a lot of forks. And so I bought her a set of silverware.
No, the reason you want forks is because you don't want to have to do dishes. That's the
And
reason
that
you need
she told me
forks.
that. That she told me
Yeah,
that.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Don't you buy me silverware. Uh-oh, we just lost Daria.
Did we lose her?
I heard her for a second.
Okay, it says devices not connected, and you just got to connect your devices somehow. How does she do? Can you walk her through it?
All I know about connecting devices is usually go out and come back in, and then it usually will connect because I don't know how
Oh,
to, connecting devices
I'll
just
drop
means
it.
like your camera and your microphone are not hooked or, are not connected yet. That's all it means. Usually you can wait a couple seconds and it will connect, or go out and come back in and it will connect.
And I mean, and now we know who TT's Keurig is. I remember the first time I saw that account, I texted Yaba and said, "Is that you?"
I've done
That's
that
been
to
like
before too many times. Is this
3
you?
years ago. It's like 3 years ago.
A long time ago.
When TT's Keurig broke and she had to come apart, which I would too now. I would, because that is our main, we use our Keurig now all the time.
Yeah, I can't. Since my surgery, I can't really drink coffee like that either. I'll try to connect it, but I have no idea why it's saying that. Fuck my life. Just
I-
try
I-
to
Try it one more time.
try it one more time.
I'll paste it again. Oh. So yeah, I remember that. account.
Tracy is getting some loving tonight. So Tracy's OG, like way OG.
Yeah.
So we know that some of the OGs feel the way she does. And then some OGs, don't. But what is the difference? Like how do we help other people see us the way Tracy does? How do we fix that? Is there a way to fix that?
I don't know. I think a lot of them are sick of like the Laura thing.
Well, tell her to leave me alone. By all means, go ahead.
Well,
I think leave me alone.
I think people don't see the back and forth, or maybe they just hear one side of it. I don't know, because I simply don't watch. I am subscribed,
Same. I'm telling you.
I don't watch, and
Same. I do not watch her either. I'll go into Discord, and some people that might be watching her, every once in a while there might be some funny screenshot that somebody's posted and we get to laugh at or whatever. All lighthearted, nothing scary. Please don't worry. But excuse me. I don't watch her. I really don't watch her. So I have no idea like what she says about me until other people come and tell me.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm like, how'd you know I was here? I freaked out. You typed a while ago. I don't know.
Brenda. Poor thing.
She's so sweet. People who love you guys are going to love you. I know. I think what hurts is the people that used to be in YouTube go at each other equally. I think that too, Love Wins.
I don't think it's equal at all. Sorry, Love Wins. I disagree. I don't think it's equal at all.
Mama Cat shared something on Twitter today that I thought was so...
Mama Cat's in here rolling her eyes. I don't understand why, but...
I don't...
Whatever.
What's wrong, Mama Cat? I think Mama Cat... Oh, yeah. Oh, it's the chickie babies. She has been hatching chickens.
Oh, how cute.
Yes, and the...
I can't even see Love Wins' comment. So either they have me blocked or I have them blocked.
Oh.
I can't even see their comment.
Good to see you too, Mama Cat. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because honest to God, I just pointed at my laptop like right there. Mm. Like you could see me and see them at the same time. I think they do go at each other equally, but I think at one time there was
they do not go at each other equally. She got up this morning with my name in her mouth again. I haven't even watched the woman in days.
Oh, okay. So here's what Love Wins says now. Oh, they said, I have no one blocked ever. Maybe you have them blocked.
Oh, maybe I do. Yeah, maybe I do.
Love Wins says, you're not going to think it's equal, and neither is Laura. Just giving my opinion as someone who watches from the outside. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's equal. I think they both respond to each other. I think that is so exciting, Mama Cat. So exciting. Oh, True Seeker knows. It's all good. You're going through stuff. You don't have to come up. My device won't auto connect. I'm sorry. When my husband gets home, I'll have him figured out. Yes, you can. Yes, of course.
True Seeker, honey, I hope you're okay. Please don't worry about this.
Don't worry about this shit.
YouTube stuff. I say go ahead and slap Randy. It's totally fine. I'm okay in it. Just it's fine. Like please, let's not. I don't want it to hurt your heart. Honestly,
I got my contacts in and not my glasses on.
There's too much hurt going around as it is.
Right. I would really rather the hurt let up. Goes
absolutely,
lower.
Pammy B. Absolutely, she does.
Yes,
way lower.
I do. I have to agree with that. I think she goes lower. It's always the looks and weight, and
Republican Ash is doing it too now. Republican Ash is doing it too. She wants to talk about my body too. I don't understand why.
Really?
Yeah, she's just being gross. I don't know why. I don't know. She's mad at me apparently, so I guess she has to body shame me now every time she thinks of me, which is bizarre because I have said nothing about her. She said that I made fun of her disability. Prove it. Prove it. You need to prove it or shut up because I didn't make fun of your disability ever. In fact, nobody did, but especially me. So if you have evidence, go ahead and put it out there. Otherwise, shut up. For real.
So Lovewind says, I wish one would be the better person, not respond anymore. I'm partial to it being Wendy because I have more faith in her.
Yeah, because you know I'm a better human being than she is. I mean, come on. Let's call it what it is. You know I'm a decent human being and she's a piece of shit. Like, be real.
Like, I put up this thing on my
the bigger person. I'm tired of being bullied by that asshole.
I put this thing on my community page the other day, and of course, somebody comes like, do you not see your hypocrisy? And I erase their comment because whatever. But I said, best apology is simply admitting your mistake. The worst apology is dressing up your mistake with rationalizations to make it look like you were not really wrong, but just misunderstood. And I specifically, hey, Pug Washing, I have put that up for a reason, and they're like, can you not see where you're being a hypocrite? Well, I don't want to make my apology fancy. If I led you down the wrong path, I'm sorry. Do I say things? I'm always gonna say things and screw things up, but I don't mean to. I don't know. I didn't know Republican Ash was going at you. I didn't know that.
Mm.
No.
Yeah, well, she's mad and she's doing, whatever. It doesn't matter. Honestly, it really doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm not going to accept her trying to say that. And I think I unsubbed her, honestly. I'm not going to accept. So this is just, what I've heard, like clips that I've seen or, Discord people talking about it or whatever. But apparently what she said was that, I guess one time when I ran downstairs to reset my router, I came running back upstairs and then got on my stream real quick. So I was out of breath, because that's my fat ass running up and down the stairs. I'm going to be out of breath by the time I get to the top. So I guess she said something like, I didn't know StreamYards had stairs.
Well.
That's the level of insult I'm dealing with. So I have no comment to that, honestly. Like that's ridiculous. But then she said something like, I made fun of her disability. And that's when I get mad because that's not okay. Yeah. That's a total lie. It's slander. You need to prove it. And by the way, can someone please let her know that she does not have permission to use anything off of my channel? You do not have permission to use any of my clips, Republican Ash. I'm letting you know here and now. If you do, I will strike you. You're not allowed to, because what you do is you take my clips and you misrepresent what I say, and that's not okay.
Yeah, don't take mine either, because I don't want this to end up with a bunch of hate. It's silly. Just stop the hate. I don't understand the hate. Like, I don't get it. Like I see who. Well, I don't see how you can like somebody one day and not like them the next. I will never understand that. But you know what? Ride your own train. I'll just be on my train.
Yeah, just stay away from me. Well, every time when I fight with Republican Ash, this is now the third time that I have fought with her. And every single time, what ends up happening is I just leave her the fuck alone, because that's what I do. I leave her the fuck alone. She does her little body shaming and what makes her little snide comments or whatever for a few months. And then after that, she just starts talking to me again like everything's back to normal. It's usually because, her brand new friends, which are really her old friends, she realizes that they're pieces of shit again, and she comes back to us. Like, this is what she does. She changes her entire circle of friends like every 6 months, and it's always flip-flopping back one side then the other. So this is what she does. I've been through it twice before. This is now the third time. So, this is her pattern, and I'm not bothered. I'm really not. I don't hate her. I don't hate her at all, but I'm not going to let her sit around and lie about me. That's not how that's going to go.
Well, I wonder with her new set of friends, how are her and Fod's friendship?
They're not speaking. Last I heard, they're not speaking. Yeah. because she picked up all the friends that had been so shitty to FOD.
Yeah,
Doxing her and
what
all that shit. You know, all the fun
Yeah.
that she used to make fun of Brian, and now she's, you know, this is what she does. She just flip-flops all the way over to the other side. You can't tell her anything about herself. Like if you tell her that you're offended by something, or, you know, hey, I want to talk to you about it, it's not like you're talking to a person, a peer. You're not talking to a peer. So she doesn't understand what you're saying or what you're doing. And that can be frustrating sometimes. So maybe she just needs to take a break from that and get a whole new set of friends that, you know, kiss her ass. And that's fine. She can have that. But I'm not making fun of anybody's disability. In fact, I don't even speak on her disability. The only people that bring that up are her friends that are trying to get, you know, outcry in the community. Shut up. Nobody's interested anymore.
Right, Clancy. Some folks think of YouTube as nothing but a game. Once you get there, easier. Okay, yeah. I'm still at my brother-in-law, so just like, okay, thank you, Cynthia. You're awesome. Cynthia's brother-in-law. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say. Her brother-in-law passed away.
Oh, Sin, I'm so sorry, honey.
There's MX Big. Stop lying about Rep Ash, Wendy.
What's my lie, Mix Big? What's my lie? Go ahead. I'll wait. Tell me the lie, please, by all means. What lie? I'll wait for your answer. Because this is what happens. They come in and they yell at something at me, and then they never have another sentence after that. Stop lying! Okay, about what? Please tell me what. One lie. Just name one. That'd be great. Yeah, exactly, Eric. What lie? Oh, Clancy, I'm the same way. Yeah. Once you get that, they're easier to pay no attention to. Amen. I think I finally, thank you, just Stephanie. You're so sweet. Hey, Pugwashin, I finally just got to the place where I'm just like, you know, I'm not obligated to try to make you like me. If you don't, that's okay. No hard feelings. Just go. But I'm not obligated to like entertain you to some degree or to make you like me. Rep Ash was 100% dogged on Hello Starlight's lie. Okay, I'm waiting for my lie. Mix Big or MX Big.
The body shaming is getting old. No one,
Yeah,
Connie, no one's bothering Ash. Calm it down.
One's bothering her. She's bothering me, Connie. Talking about body parts, etc. It was disgusting. Okay, I'm still waiting for my lie. See, this is what they do. I just want everyone to pay attention that this person came in and said I was lying and has yet to even mention one lie. Brenda Hart, I know. Well, that's why I get sometimes I get, you know, snarky a little bit.
Brenda Hart.
I throw some sarcasm around. I love it. Yeah. It's fun to me. If you're going to come in sideways at me, then I have every right to, you know, make fun of you.
What they do. About body parts, it was disgusting. Well, I think she's not answering Mixed Big. I think she's answering for herself, not. Look, she can't answer for Hello Starlight and that panel. She has to answer. Wendy can only answer for Wendy.
I'm answering for me. So what did I do? What am I lying about? Please, by all means, please tell me.
Okay.
Do you need to go ask her first and then come back and tell me? Go ask her, quick. Go ask her what lies and then come back and tell me, by all means, because I haven't lied at all about her.
Well, I mean, Rep Ash is obviously not blocked in here. I mean, I have nothing. You said no one body shamed Ash when they 100%. No, she said
I never said that. I never said that ever. Where did I say that? That never happened. I said no one talked about her disability and that she's body shaming me. That's what I talked about.
Spoke about a troll came. Troll came in with the real. Well, I don't know. I know that she's doing really well on keto. That's all I can say about the keto thing.
Yeah, good for her. Like I don't understand why it was even it's even a thing. Like why is that? Who cares? People, so if someone cracked a joke about it, big deal. Let it go. It's not the end of your world. It's not going to ruin your life or your day.
Get physical. Now that's going to be stuck in my head.
Those were the days, man. No one body
Yes.
shamed Rep Ash. They said keto crotch. How is that body shame? I know. Well, perhaps
Well,
just stop talking about Rep Ash then, Wendy. Okay, so you've gone from I lied about her to please just stop talking about her. Okay, I get it. I see.
well,
Please ask her to stop speaking about me, and then I will never speak of her again until she's done with her friends and comes back, because that always happens. I have no desire to speak on hers. Okay, Mixed Big. So let her know to just please kindly shut up about me. Stop making fun of me. Stop trying to talk about my body. Stop trying to give me life advice. I'm not interested.
right, Cat Kenzie?
I don't need
Right.
life advice from a stay-home daughter. I'm sorry. I don't need life advice from that.
Yeah, y'all both should just not speak on one another.
I'm happy to do that. That's perfectly fine with me. Yes, perfectly fine. I think so too, Helen. It was some troll that nobody even knows. Like, I don't know who that troll is. How can I could possibly control that? And it wasn't my chat anyway. I'm not in charge of that. I'm in charge of me.
Yes, Sugar Shack, you sure can.
Mixed Big, yes, she does. Why are you saying that? Now you're lying. Like, that's the problem. Ask anyone else in this chat if she has spoken about me. Go watch her live from today. I was told she came after me again, said something about the out of breath or whatever when I go live. And that's what somebody else said even too. So she's just taking what other people are telling her and spitting it back out. And that's always hard when she turns into this puppet. It always bugs me. It bugged me the last time it happened. But whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just go in peace, Republican Ash. I wish you nothing but
You have to talk about other channels are about who? Cole. What is it?
Cole Hammond.
About, and no one would have channels. If not for that, well, that's kind of true in a way.
Yeah, we do talk about each other a lot. Thank you, my lovely friend. Thank you. Take offense to that, Wendy. Something wrong with me taking care of my parents and just staying home while doing it? Not at all, because you take care of your parents. That's quite the opposite of what we have here, right, Helen? You take care of them.
I'll just put it here instead of in email. True Seeker knows. There you go. While you're getting, I'm going to use.
No, Mixed Big, you're wrong. That's not true. Because I haven't said a damn thing to her. Or
if I don't let you write in, it's because I'm in the restroom. I'll be right back. Handle the chat, Wendy. I
have to go to the restroom too. I'll do it when you come back. I'll do it when you come back. Hurry. I mean, Mixed Big, honestly, there's no reason for her to be defensive about me. I've not done anything to her. She just made it up in her head that I did. Had my knee totally replaced. It's not going well, and there's so much pain. When you two greet me, it helps me get through the problem. Thank you. Oh, Brenda Hart, you're so sweet. You guys, please say some prayers for Brenda Hart and her knee. I'm so sorry, girl, and I hope that you get better soon. I really do. Thank you. Thank you for telling us. Poor thing. Always a line for the ladies' restroom. I know. And I held it way too long because now she's gone, and now I have to hold it. Pug washing. Yeah, sin is beautiful. Every time someone says go in peace, I think go in peace and serve the Lord. Anyone else? Please tell Win I think she's beautiful. Oh, Sugar Shack, you're so sweet. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. Hey, Brenda's knee. I hope it gets better. Yes, poor Brenda Hart. You guys send some love her way, poor thing. We need to make sure we're checking on you a little more then, Brenda Hart. So when we see you, we're going to ask you how you're doing. What, did I hear that right? What, LV? Can you see my text? Yes, I see you, Sugar Shack. I'm sorry if I was ignoring you earlier. I didn't mean to. I apologize if you've been trying to flag me down. Thank you, guys. You guys are the best. I'm telling you. Best people in the world.
Yes, I'm back.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. Hey, Jeff. So good to see you. Make sure we didn't get a knock. Oh, yep, we did. All right. And you're here.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes.
if I get choppy, just let me know because I'm at my mother-in-law's and I don't have a really good cell phone reception. I get the cheap stuff. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Randy, I am
Terrible.
so sorry if I ever said I would slap you. I do not
No,
remember
no,
ever saying that about you.
no, I found it. I had a screenshot. You said what you said, and you blocked me. You said, I
Yeah.
promise if I could get my hands on Diane, what a great 4 seconds
Mhm.
that would be. I
Yes.
don't ask for much, Lord. Also, Randy's life one, go fuck yourself. That's what you said.
Yeah, because then you went on, and that's bad. I'm sorry. I do apologize for that. I own it. I
Well,
do
that's why
feel that way about Diane. And then I felt I don't know why I felt that you said, you know what, she's not fighting for herself, la 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 di da. I'm not gonna let her take down my channel and so many, you know what I mean? Listen, I'm so sorry. I'm all over the place right now. I can't even hold down like a bottle of water. So
yeah, I don't. It's really not worth it. I mean, you don't.
no, I know, but it's worth it to me because Randy, I really do care about you. I do. So I apologize. I don't want you
No,
thinking I would ever like smack you. Like no. No.
I love you too. Don't
I
cry.
really
It's not.
apologize for that. We can all get angry at each other. I don't like the
Yeah.
way things are going. I just don't. I just and to be honest with you, I don't want to see anything bad happen to Diane. I don't. I truly don't.
I don't either. I don't either.
At all. I swear to God, God can strike me dead if I'm lying. I don't want to see anything happen bad to anybody. And I have much respect for you and Wendy. I don't know why I felt like I was like a yo-yo. Like as just a supporter of you guys. Like I really truly adore you guys. Like you don't understand. And I felt more of a connection to Wendy number 1 and you number 2. Diane not so much. She wasn't my go-to. But then with throughout you guys, I was like, oh, I get what you guys see in her. You know what I mean? And I didn't dislike Diane. I just never clicked with her. I really got you. Like you would get me going. You're like, yeah, I bought like these roaches for my bearded dragon, and then they like kind of escaped in my car, and like
Yeah.
this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, and then the books you would read is stuff I would read, and the stuff you would say, and stuff that I'm just in the background always cackling and laughing because I get it. You know what I mean? And so we just all felt like a family. It just feels like someone just like threw a
God.
stink like
Yeah.
fog bomb in it.
Yep.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And I'm just, and you know what? My bad too. It's no excuse. I'm going through a lot of crap. I don't even know what's going on. Look, they've hospitalized me 3 times in the last 3 months and had to release me because they had to feed me through tubes. They don't know why I can't hold down food and water. They just don't get it. And I just went to 2 specialists today, and now it's my turn. And I'm at my mother-in-law's house right now because she had a brain tumor, but this is the 3rd time. But it's not cancerous or anything like that. But this time she got it removed, and it was a different doctor. I didn't like that she didn't go to the first doctor, but whatever. I'm just a daughter-in-law, right? So we're all fighting about this within the family because I was trying to fight for her to go to Boston to the original doctor, and they went a little too close this time. And all of a sudden, she came out great. She came out great and started throwing up blood, falling down the stairs, couldn't even go to the bathroom. And so it's just been hell from my health to her health. I feel bad for my husband. He's just like, shoot me dead right now. And then my cat, the cat I rescued, right? I find out it's the cat from down the street, but I found this out earlier this year. I think I'm finding this cat, and then the vet tells me she's like 3 to 4 years old. No, she's 15 years old.
Oh,
And
boy.
she can't stop eating the dog's food, the dry food, because she has a thyroid problem. And she did something to her tooth. So we took her to the emergency room this week. That cost us a pretty penny. And but we took her to the doctor and they're like, no, she's fine. Whatever you guys did, like you guys gave her the antibiotics, her impacted tooth is perfect. So that was a great blessing. So it's just ups and downs, ups and downs. And you know what? I just want to say I apologize. I truly do. I know you guys are going through it too. I care about you guys. I do. Randy, I swear to you I do. I do. And I did. I'm a reactive person. I don't know. I'm a reactive person. And I was like, block. The minute I seen you do the Diane, the live with her, the Friday night,
Mm-hmm.
that's when it's not fair to you. I wasn't being fair to you. I wasn't. I'm just being
Well, I
honest.
mean, and actually, it was when you did it was her live by herself. Like I was at work, wasn't even in the live actually when it happened. But it honestly, it don't matter. It's over and done with. I get it.
Yeah, that's when somebody else said you were going to do it, and I jumped the gun, but then you did do it. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely
did
right.
do
It
it,
was
yeah, but
right
I wasn't.
before- Yeah, you're right. And I apologize, Randy. You know what? That's not fair to you. You're not Diane. Wendy's not Diane. I don't know why. I grouped the three of you guys together. And I'm just so angry about it all. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why. I'm not a top donator. I'm not like, I just actually believed in it. I loved Ladies' Night. I loved it.
Yeah, I did too. I did.
Yeah. And you know what? That's not fair to you guys because I can't imagine what you're going through. I can't imagine what Wendy's going through. Like, you know what I mean? And I do apologize. I was a total selfish, and I'm just compulsive like that. I hate that about myself. I'm self-aware about it, and I keep doing it though. I don't know. I don't know. All I can do is say I'm sorry. And Randy, I swear to God, I've never in my life imagined to slap you like ever.
Oh, I'm not, and I'm sorry. I forgot exactly what was said, and I'm glad I found the screenshot. But I totally, it's over. You know, I mean, I'm sorry that I led you down a wrong road. or path or whatever.
You didn't.
I'm sorry.
See, that's what I mean. You shouldn't be sorry for that. That's my bad for making you feel that way. That's horrible. That you didn't know what the hell was going on. That's me being a shitty human. Like me, legit. I have to say, and for everybody out there too, I know we all want to say, one win, Wendy has to do with this, and Randy has to do with this, and blah, blah, blah. That is not fair. But for some reason, Randy, I think that it's just that you took such strong front after it was all revealed. You were still like, I'm sorry, I love her. I can't stop loving her. And I think we punished you for it. And that's not fair. It's not fair. You have a big heart. You have a big heart. You should be punished for that. I apologize. I truly do. I truly do. I'm a freaking asshole. I'll admit it.
Here's the thing. Listen, I'm back. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. I've been back for a while and not pooping, people.
Yeah, she was. She's a big number two.
Starting rumors. Listen, True Seeker, honey, I've wanted to slap Randy too. I totally get it. It's okay.
I swear to God, I never wanted to slap Randy though. I've never think of that. Randy would slap back. I know that about
She will
Randy.
slap back. Yeah, she will.
She will.
No, I'm just kidding. It's okay. I feel like, we are all dealing with like a crazy world.
Yeah.
We've all, none of us are the same as we were a year ago today.
Absolutely.
All of our families have been touched by this pandemic. And if you say that you haven't, you're probably lying or a narcissist. Either way.
I agree. I agree.
Anyway, my point is, and then to have the community that, we've trusted for all this time, kind of blow up in front of our faces. When the dust all settles, it's a new normal around here. And I don't blame you for needing a minute to catch your breath and figure out how to navigate it. Honestly, I don't. So as far as, anything you might have said to me or about me, it's completely 100% forgiven. Please don't even give it another thought.
I
don't
know
Yes.
what I do want to apologize for is, yeah, everybody needs a minute to gather their thoughts and stuff like that. An asshole like me, unfortunately, and trust me, I'm working on it. I'm self-aware. Trust me. My problem is I'm very emotional. I'm very reactive. And I've only become like this, like since 35 and plus. I'm 42 now. And it has been since I was 35. Like I used to be laid back, like, no, wait for it to come to you. No, now I'm like some kind of asshole who thinks I'm like, no, you hurt my feelings. So I need to say, like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know what that is. Like, I don't know if I got bit by a bad mosquito. Like,
Well,
I'm not even kidding you guys.
I think that people want us to fix it. And I feel like I've been very honest in saying I don't know how. How do you want me to fix it?
Do you want me to be 100% honest, you guys?
Yeah.
Okay,
ahead.
with me, I had to stop and realize this because I was so mad at you and Randy. You know why? The
Why?
only reason why I went to Diane's channel, and I've said this in multiple chats, slowly, I was realizing it. But to be honest, the only reason why I had attachment to Diane's channel was because the two of you. I honestly never liked Diane. I'm sorry. I put it out there. You guys could see me on Diane's channel. I went up there a couple times when she asked me to. I never had. I'm not saying she's bad. I'm just saying we didn't mesh. You know what I mean? Me and Diane. I really felt like I got to know you, Wendy, you first. And then I got to know Randy. I'm like, oh my God. I remember Shannon 681 come on my panel. We had a whole 2-hour live on my panel, on my chat about you guys. I'm like, how cool would it be just to hang out with them though? I just love them. And I was talking about you guys. And I remember, Wendy, I used to joke and say, we got to go on a picnic. And this, you know what I mean?
Say that you were going to be my best friend. You were like, I'm going to be your best friend. Watch.
And I was like, and then I was like, oh God, she's going to take it as a real creepy. I'm totally
No,
kidding.
I thought it was adorable. I thought it was very sweet. No, I liked it.
But that's, to be honest, this is why I think I lashed out towards you guys and my feelings. Because I was like, no, I'm not holding them responsible. Hell yeah, I was, though, deep down inside. I wasn't admitting it.
Right.
But I was mad. Because the only reason why I was a part of Diane's show, to be honest, was because I liked you guys. And I have to be honest with myself. That's not Diane's fault. That's not your fault. That's my fault. You know what I mean? That's my problem.
But I have to ask, why did it take you this long to see that?
Oh, God. It takes me... That's a really good question, Tracy. It takes me... If you'll notice throughout my YouTube little... I've been here for 4 years now. It takes a lot of calling out, but I'll own it. It takes a lot of mistakes. It takes mistakes for me to realize, and I don't know why that is. I wish I could realize stuff without the mistakes. It would help my life out extremely, to be honest.
See, it's not just you, it's other people, because I'm like, okay, you like this people, you love these people. Why did it take you so long to realize these were not bad people?
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of people right now, Tracy, that don't realize that's their anger towards Randy and Wendy and everything. I think to be honest, and I've been open. I used to yell at people for going in chats that I didn't like, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? And I learned, I try to learn as I go, and I'm a slow learner, apparently, Tracy. But I think there's a lot of people out there that are still mad at Randy and Wendy and don't really know why they're mad at them. They're just they're the enemy. I figured out what was bugging me. It wasn't them. I still love everything about Randy. I still love everything about Wendy. I'm just mad that it's like you kind of, when someone dies and you mourn their death, right? Or if a husband leaves you, you mourn the relationship, what could have been. It's kind of like that. Everyone's mourning this trifecta.
The channel. They're mourning the channel.
Yes.
because
Yeah.
that
And I
channel used to
think
be
the
with
thing,
Tracy.
I can't
I mean,
verbalize it well enough. I'm sorry. I can't even eat I can't even eat or have a drink of water without throwing it up, and doctors don't know why.
and
So
Truth Seeker, let me ask you this. Do you think that a lot of people have felt this way because they felt the channel was surrounded around Diane and Wendy and Randy were just along for the ride? Because that's how I feel. I think a lot of people,
mhm.
not how I feel personally, but I think a lot of people were like, oh, this is Diane's channel and Randy or Wendy along for the ride. So whatever Diane does, they're just going to be along for the ride and they're going to agree with it. And
Yes. Thank
right,
you.
see,
You
yes,
just
and I
put it
don't.
in you just put it in a perfect package that I couldn't. I'm so
Right,
sorry, guys. I can't keep a calorie in me. So my brain function isn't really, you know what I mean, going very well. But yes, Tracy, exactly what you said. We're kind of like, well, look, they followed
because
him. Now all of a sudden, Wendy and Randy are like, I don't know. To be honest with you, I always I thought, okay, guys, I'm so sorry. Lack of better words. Remember, I can't even keep a bottle of water down in my system right now, okay? But Wendy and Randy, the way I see it, right? I just kind of thought Diane's the boss. You know what I mean?
right,
You kind of get that Diane's that head friend. And they're
right,
just yes, you know what I mean? And then we see them separate and then see by choice. I think this is what got me. By choice. I seen Randy go to be Diane's, and who the fuck am I to judge Randy? And you know what I mean? That Randy had a real relationship with Diane. I don't know who the fuck I think I am coming in and saying, girl, you need to cut off that relationship. You know she's a this and that, blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, I don't know. I think we become really selfish in our own ways. And
absolutely selfish. And
yeah,
B, people really felt like they had a say in
yes.
how we thought and felt and responded. Really, people really believe that they had a say in that. And when
exactly.
we basically
Yes.
told them, no, you don't have a say in this. This is me going through it. You go through what you're going through. We'll try to take
Right.
care of each other as best we can. But I'm going through something way different than you. And that needs to be okay. And it wasn't with some people.
Right.
And
I feel
nothing
like,
was enough. Nothing
right.
for
And
you
it
was
was
enough.
no matter
Yeah.
what we did,
Yeah.
it wasn't good enough. It was always wrong, always the wrong words, always the wrong everything.
But I think, Wendy, I think it was because, and I'm sorry to be back up here, but I'm back up
No, I'm
here
glad you're
because
here.
I am I'm on you guys' side because I feel like that for so long, people went along with the channel because of one person they liked or the other. The majority of the time, it was you and Randy that people liked. And it was like, okay, this is Diane's channel. Okay, so we've got to tolerate Diane because this is her channel, but we like
Yes.
and we love Wendy and Randy. And we're here because we love them, we love the other people in the chat, and this is the way that it is. And there you go.
Right.
Exactly, Tracy. See, thank
And
God.
then it all
someone can
fell apart. And
articulate it.
and then it all fell
Right.
apart. And everything that the channel, stood for all of a sudden became crap.
Right.
All the other people with Diane out of the way, they all
Do you
joined
know why it
forces.
became crap? Anytime anything, take this for example, because I have to put things in simplistic terms. If I'm looking out of a window or I'm looking out of my glasses and there's a scratch, it's not going to look as great as it did when there wasn't a scratch.
Right.
Diane was that scratch. She was that fracture. So when you look through your glasses or you look through the window and there's a fracture, it's not going to look the same. It's not going to look as clear. And that's what Diane was.
Tracy, can I tell you what I told another YouTuber who
What?
contacted me? And they actually they were contacting me because they're like, I know how much you like Randy and Wendy. I'm not gonna say the contactor, the YouTuber's name. And I said to them, no, you're absolutely right. You're right. And I never like put it out there. But what I said was like, I had this beautiful vase that I just loved. I love to look
Yes.
at this vase every day. Had beautiful patterns on it. Then I broke it one day. I tried putting it
Yeah.
together again.
Yeah,
I tried looking at it and it wasn't as beautiful anymore. It wasn't the same. And that's
exactly.
so what you just said, like, you don't even know how much that, like, I know my crap is like, my head's a little cuckoo. You know what I mean? With that kind of stuff.
No,
Like,
truth
I always
seeker,
do
I have to put
analogies in my
things-
head.
I have to put things in simple terms. And it's not
Mm.
because I'm not intelligent or anything like that, but it's the way that I understand it for myself. And I see
Exactly.
it as the fact that, you know, I have glasses or I'm looking through a window that's now fractured. It's fractured now. I mean, and it's of no fault of Randy or Wendy, but it's fractured. So what's going to happen? Those other pieces that kept that window together, which were Randy and Wendy, Diana's a fracture. So we're not going to see them all together in one complete picture.
Right.
It's not
like,
going to be the way that it was. It's just not.
exactly. Oh my gosh, Tracy. That's exactly. Thank you. I don't know what my problem was, but I felt like it was supposed to be like that. And then Wendy, I'm going to be 100% honest. Please forgive me. And I mean this like in all, like with all sincerity. And then when Wendy, like before when she would like laugh all the time on Diane's thing, I was like, oh God, much needed. Yeah. Like Wendy, I don't know what it was. Like Wendy was always I love that look. Like she like would laugh at the right moments and make the one-liners at the right moment. But then after this happened, it's not fair to Randy and it's not fair to Wendy. And I am so guilty of this. But then I watch and I'm starting to get angry because I'm like, why are you just randomly giggling at everything? Like, why are you doing that?
It annoys you.
But it's not.
I tell
But
you,
it's not
But
like
listen,
laugh.
that's what I love
You
about you,
either-
Wendy.
People either
Truth
love
seeker,
my laugh,
it's not.
you either
It's
love my
not
laugh
like
or you
that
hate it.
though.
I'm telling you.
It's not
People either
like
love it or
that
hate it.
though.
I know,
It's-
Tracy. Yeah.
You know, it's the fact that she's laughing because if we were on the outside looking in, think of how much we'd be
Right.
laughing, falling on our asses, breaking our fucking recliner because people are so fucking stupid. And I know that Wendy has made a what is it called? New Year's resolution not to say dumb or stupid. But
Oh yeah,
I
you gotta stop
didn't.
that, Wendy. Stop it, because you
I'm
do
telling
I
that
you,
didn't
listen on
do
it.
1,000
that.
times in a week. You gotta stop
And
that.
I will
working
say
on it.
dumb and stupid. And it's dumb and stupid. And if you're on the outside looking in, it's very comical. And you're going to laugh.
Exactly.
It's like a little kid falling down. You're going to laugh.
Mhm.
And Tracy, this is just like honest, like from one sub who was like, how does one sub like adore them and then like get wishy-washy in between? That's me. And I'm not a wishy-washy type person. I'm very blunt.
You
I'm
know who
like-
you need to
I'm
talk
the type
to?
of person. I'm sorry, Wendy, what?
I said, you know who you need to talk to is that Daria Monica chick because she does the same thing. She
Oh, no, I don't
adores
think
us.
she likes me. I remember blocking her from my channel a long time ago.
I bet
don't
she'll
think-
like you today because it sounds like you guys have a lot in common, and that's not a dig at her. I'm just saying, like she tends
Oh,
to.
that's a dig
read
at
us-
me then.
No,
That's
it's not
a
a
dig
dig.
at
At,
me,
it's
Wendy.
no. It's not a dig at anyone. I'm
Wendy.
just
No,
saying.
just kidding.
It's indicative of the roller coaster that this
Right.
is. That's my whole point. It's not.
Exactly.
No, I
It's
know,
not
I'm
a
kidding.
dig at anything.
I'm
It's
kidding.
just indicative of the roller coaster. So
It
like
really
I'll have in
is,
my
though.
DMs, I love you so much. I know you didn't do anything. I love you. I love you. I love you. And then the next day, block. I don't even know why.
Exactly.
That
Don't
is,
even
know
and
why,
you know what? That
because
is
it's-
so unfair. When I think of the way, how much like the respect I have for Randy and Wendy, like crazy, and then I felt like, oh my God, they're fake. Everything I
Yeah.
thought about them was fake, and then I'm watching them again. I'm like, no, they're not.
Yeah.
And
But
then I'm like,
Truth Seeker,
oh, they
but
kind of
Truth-
are.
It's
And-
the roller
But
coaster.
Truth Seeker, do you think for 1 minute it's because you let the voices of the crowd override what you thought to begin with, and they
Yes,
were louder than your own thoughts? Because I know that I can if we let other people become louder than our own thoughts, and our own thoughts are like the concrete of who we are. But then the
Absolutely.
concrete of who we are starts to shake because other people's voices are louder.
Tracy, I would like to think, like, I can think I'm a religious person though, so I'm not. If people are like, not religious, I understand it. Don't like get me wrong, but I like to think like, oh, I know it all. And then I got to remember, it's like God smacking me back in the face, going, "You don't know everything,
Right.
little girl. You don't know everything. You may be 42
Right.
and an old lady, but you still don't know anything, little girl." It's like
Right.
God smacking me in the face with stuff. And I gotta like learn. It was really, I'm going to say, and I hope I don't do it. And I can't say I'm not gonna do it again. I'm gonna say I
Right.
better not do it again. But I promise you, I judged Randy and Wendy unfairly. I had this persona of them. It's like that ladies' night wasn't perfect anymore, right? But who cares about
Exactly.
Diane? I'm like, she wasn't even the one I was there for. I
And
loved
Truth
Randy and Wendy.
Seeker,
I
did
didn't
you
like her.
not? Truth Seeker, did you not see because I didn't chat a whole lot in that chat, but I always watched, and I just did because I knew these people since like 2017, and I always watched. And there toward the end, something just kind of felt off, and I was like,
Yes. Oh
it
my
just
gosh. The
doesn't feel like
energy
it's
was
flowing like it did. Because I
Mhm.
mean, even Wendy knows, because I message Wendy and stuff, and Wendy knows how I feel about her, and I know that she does. It's just like something was not right.
I could tell. Yeah. And Wendy, I knew Wendy wasn't sick all those times. Give me a
Right.
break. I was like, Wendy's sick of this shit.
Yeah.
And then I felt bad for
Exactly.
Randy because Randy is such a loyal friend, and I feel so horrible. That's why I was like, Randy, if I ever said I was going to slap you, girl, I will come in front of you and I'm going to let you slap me front hand, backhand. Like you could do it like 5 times. I promise you, I won't even like do anything. I deserve it because I would never say I would slap Randy ever. But you know what? I wasn't very fair to Randy, and I wasn't fair to Wendy. I was holding them to like a higher standard. You know what I mean?
But-
like that's freaking ridiculous.
But
And then
see,
it's
Truth
just kind of
Seeker,
like, I don't know.
I'm
I'm
gonna
sorry,
tell you
Tracy.
this. I'm gonna tell you this. A lot of people, because the voice is louder and the voice
Mhm.
may have more impact, and that's what Wendy's voice did.
Yeah.
It overrode Randy's voice. And ladies, I don't mean anything by this in the wrong way whatsoever, but Randy was the voice of, okay, I'm the down home, common sense, and this is the way that it
No,
is.
Randy would have the
Okay.
relatable,
But-
like
Right,
she would say
exactly.
shit that makes us all laugh. Like Randy
Exactly.
is
The
the best.
relatable, the down home kind of thing.
I
And
can
then
always relate to Randy. Yeah.
exactly. And us, just us sitting there listening. Randy had the things that we could relate to and all of this. And then here's Wendy, and Wendy's got which they complement each other, don't get me wrong,
Wendy
but Wendy
Sass.
had
Now
the
listen,
impact
Wendy
and the
Sass, I live for
Right.
it. I was living for it all day long. Like
right.
But you have to have a balance, because what
Exactly.
happens
And
is
that's
that
what you
Randy-
guys were. That's what I'm
Randy-
getting
yeah.
at.
Randy's like the nurturer. She cares about
Right.
other people. She cares about taking care of them. I will
Right.
take care of you, and I care about that. But if you
And I
start
don't want,
sucking me
please
dry
don't
like a
take me the wrong way,
no,
y'all.
let me
Please
just finish. Let me
don't.
finish.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like I come across as, if you are sucking the blood out of me like a vampire or whatever, I'm going to bounce and, hopefully
Yeah.
someone else will get you, because I can only take care of you for so long before I'm like, meh, I'm done. And I know
Right.
that's
And
terrible,
Randy is the
but I
type
do
of
that for my own
person
mental
that will
health.
keep on carrying you till
Yes.
your legs fall off.
Yes, or till hers fall off.
I'm
Absolutely.
telling you, you guys are
Exactly.
the perfect combination, though. And I
It's
Right.
still,
good
you know, what my
combo.
favorite streams are. My favorite streams are when Randy and I'll like try lurking. And to be honest, though, the last 2 months I haven't been able to like lurk. Like, you know, people say I'm not watching. No, like I really wasn't able to. Like I'm too busy puking and all this crap. But when I see you guys and I see Randy on Wendy's channel or Wendy on Randy's channel, I still love that duel. I'm telling you right
Yes.
now, I love that duel. I wish you guys would do like have your own separate channels and maybe do a joint channel together, because you guys are like, Wendy is like, yeah, no, I can't deal with that. I don't give a fuck about that shit. No, I can't deal with that.
I don't
And
have time
Randy's
for your
like,
shenanigans.
no, but I really think like, no.
I don't have time
love
for your
it.
shenanigans.
Yes.
Act
See,
right or
I
get the
miss
fuck
it
out.
so
Yes.
much.
But
You
see,
need to
I
act
like
right or
the
get out.
fact of nobody making me feel like I'm less than. And Randy and Wendy, you guys never made me feel like I was less than. You guys never made me feel like I was less than because I didn't have this, or maybe I couldn't mention this topic, or I didn't know this brand name or whatever. You guys never made me feel like that. And even when somebody else was talking about a brand name, you guys would say something and it brought it back home. It
Yeah.
wasn't something that I ever felt like, oh my God, I'll never measure up to that, or I'll never be able to do that.
Tracy,
And I
can't even
appreciate
believe
that.
that even entered your mind. That makes me want
No,
to be very conscious of making sure that nobody ever feels that way, because that's never my intention. Somebody was trying
no,
to drive
I'm
me
not
the other
talking
night
about y'all.
saying
I'm not
that,
talking about you and Randy. I'm talking about the fact that whenever that would happen, you and Randy would bring it back down to earth for me.
yeah,
And it wasn't about brand names, and it
right,
wasn't
never,
about
yeah.
all of that. You
I
know
don't
what I'm
ever want
saying?
people to feel like I really don't want people to
Yeah.
feel like they're less than. That's not my intention. Somebody was talking
No.
about me the other night saying that I really do think I'm the pillar of the community. No, I don't. I don't think I'm anything. I think I'm just me. I have my own little channel over here in the corner. I don't think I'm in charge of anybody. I really don't. It's y'all
No,
that
I'm
keep saying
talking.
that, not
I'm
me.
talking about before, like with different name brands and different things that were thrown out there. I'm talking about before when it was like 3 of you guys. I'm not talking about you two. And I'm
Yeah.
talking about when it was 3 of you guys, different things were thrown out, like brand names of candles and all this bullshit. And
Usually I never heard of them.
then you guys would start talking, and I was like, okay, they're on my
a
level,
poor
because I don't know what the fuck that is she's talking about.
Yeah, I
Tracy,
will
you
do
want to know
the same.
something crazy? So I told my husband, and now number one, so I'm married in Winnipeg, Manitoba, in Canada, right? That's where I'm born and raised, right? So that's like where polar bears come from, literally,
Right.
Winnipeg, Manitoba. So, I married, the Boston boy comes in, he graduated, and him and his boys are doing cross country stuff. We had the Pan Am Games over there. My husband meets me, doesn't leave. We end up getting married, la di da di da. But so he's this Boston boy. And it's so funny because I told him, I'm like, you know what? You're from Boston? He's like, uh-huh. I'm like, I'm only with you because I love Nomar Garcia Parr, the shortstop at the Red Sox, like at the time, right? So it's like baseball, okay?
I'm good,
And
Hot Cocoa Loco.
my
Thank you
husband-
very much. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem. So I told my husband, he was going, what is this crap you keep screaming about with this Diane lady? I'm like, I'm not screaming about it. He's like, no, I'm talking to the computer, right? While I'm watching people, I'm like, oh, fucking Diane. Ugh. I'm like swearing. He knows I'm not online, but he's like, what's going on? Like, I can't stand your YouTube crap. That's like a joke. What's going on? I go, it's like when Nomar Garcia Parr was about to retire, right? His career is about to end. and they trade him to the LA Dodgers. It's just like that. And this is how I felt for some reason. I'm like, Randy, Wendy, and Diane split. And then I find out I don't particularly like what a certain person was doing. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I guess I was just tough on you guys. I do apologize.
Yeah.
You guys have gotten it. I apologize. Like, Randy, I know you've gotten a lot of it. Wendy, you've been handling it like a champ. You'll take questions and stuff. The only thing, Wendy, is like when you laugh people off and you're like, well, sorry you feel that way. It just seems you're like, oh, well, I don't give a fuck if I piss in your cereals. Like,
well,
no.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I do feel like that. Like, honestly,
I
I'm
know.
tired
I
of
can
caring
tell.
for people that
But
don't give a
see-
fuck about me. Like, for real. Like, they couldn't care. They would not
I
care if
get
I
it, I
lived
know.
or died, and yet somehow I'm supposed to take care of you. No, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know
But
your
see,
relationship
this is
prior to
how
other
I
people.
feel.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to think about it this way. After a long period of time of people asking you the same
Oh, I'd go
question
nuts.
over
Exactly.
and over
Yep.
again, relate it to your children. I have 2 boys. My oldest one is almost 29. My baby is almost 24. When they were little, after them asking me the same question over and over again, like, well, why? Well, why? Well, why?
Is she good,
After
sir?
a while, you're like, because it doesn't matter. And then eventually you're going to laugh about it because it's either laugh or lose your freaking mind.
Come on.
Why does it
Yeah.
matter how Wendy responds now? Because
It's okay.
she
I'm
did
just on light,
answer
honey. It's
questions
okay. I was just wondering if she's okay.
before. You know?
I'm sorry,
Absolutely.
guys.
No, that's absolutely how I feel. Yes. I feel like I've answered these questions over and over. I've said this over and over. Go back and listen to that. And if you feel like there's
Mhm.
something I haven't addressed correctly or enough, let me know and I will address it again. But I
No.
don't really get that. I usually get
Wendy, when you came out, let me tell you something, Wendy. When you came out and you're like, no, this is how it is, and blah, blah, blah. I mean, I don't know one person who said she was wrong. Everybody was like, yes.
yeah, I
thank
got a lot
you.
of support in the beginning. Yes, I did.
Yeah. I think what everybody got confused was it was just kind of like, and it had to be a defense for you. Like, nobody's Wendy in this situation. No one's
Right.
Randy in this situation.
Exactly.
You
yes.
guys were the number 1 and 2 to Diane, right? And
Mhm.
Diane's not accessible. She's hiding.
Right.
So all bullets and shots were headed your way.
Mhm.
And eventually you guys started getting kind of like the tone of voice was kind of like, and
Yes,
what?
absolutely. Yes.
And I don't
But
blame you. Oh
truth-
my God. I wouldn't have even handled it like 1/3.
But truth seeker, I've thought about this for a long time. And Wendy and Randy, I'm going to say this. I thought about this for a long time.
Mhm.
And I've heard so many people say, Wendy, you thought about this, or Wendy, you suspected it when. Wendy, you knew when, and you didn't tell us.
Oh,
But
I know, because of that
something?
little.
I'm going to say this. Every situation that we are in, before there's an inkling for us to get out of it, there's an inkling that something's not right. We are not going to automatically make a hasty decision to jump out of that situation. We're going to wait.
Mhm.
And if you are of sound mind, you are going to wait until the time is right that you get out of that situation.
I
And
think
I
that's-
feel like that's what Wendy did. Even though she
Mhm.
suspected whatever, who gives a crap? She waited till the time was right.
Well,
And
I waited until I knew. I mean, that's
Right.
the thing. It's one thing
that's
to
what
have
I'm talking
questions
about.
that aren't getting answered, and I did. I had questions, and that was part of the reason our friendship started to crumble, is because I would ask things,
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
would ask
Yes.
questions, and she didn't like that I would ask her questions. So she basically, she would ask me to basically not ask her.
And that was
And to me-
confirmation for you that
Yes.
she didn't like it.
Yes.
And
And so then when
Wendy-
it all came out and she finally told me the truth, I was
Yep.
like, okay, well, that changes everything. I'm glad that she told me, and you heard me on that phone call. I was glad.
Yep.
I was like, this is the best day in weeks because for the previous weeks we had been crying and begging and, you know, and sobbing, and she didn't give a fuck. And it was a nightmare. I don't even want to think about it anymore, let alone relive it. It was a nightmare.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. And see, you handled it the way that you did, Wendy, where we've got Randy that handled it in a different way. Why did she handle it in a different way, people? Because she had a different relationship
Yes.
with Diane.
Yes.
That
Right, and I
makes
think
a
that what-
huge difference. Because
And what-
Randy handled it the way that she needed to handle it, that was best for her. So when Randy finally broke away from it, she could be free from it. Wendy was free from it in her own way, and Randy was free from it in her own way. That's how I feel about
And
it.
the only thing I asked was, please don't trash her in my chat right now. I can't
Exactly.
I can't see that. And
Right.
people lost their mind. They have not spoken to me since
Yes.
that night because they
Yes.
lost their mind. And in Randy's words, they had a whole come apart. They had a come apart. Did I say it right? They had a come apart over that. And then you're defending Diane. Oh my God. You know, and that's it. They haven't spoken to me since. They've written
Yep.
me off. I'm a liar. I'm a this.
Now
I'm that.
that I disagreed with,
And I just
because
feel like,
I never
you know,
felt that was. I thought that was like admirable about you, saying, "Do not bash her in here." I love that about you.
I just didn't
and
want to see
Brandy
it. I
saying
didn't
that.
want to see it. You know,
Absolutely,
Because
please don't.
Wendy, if you would have let them bash her, do you even realize the chaos that your chat would have been? It would have been like a
Absolutely.
fucking riot.
absolutely.
And not just
yeah.
for that. Wendy was actually doing that for respect of their friendship, of what she had
But
with Diane.
you know what?
I could
Truth Seeker,
respect that.
I don't look at it as having respect for a friendship. I look at it as having respect for a human being that, hello,
Agree.
okay,
Yeah, I agree.
this is the way that it is. I
Yes.
want to hear all you guys' opinions, but this is how we're going to have to handle
Right. You're
it.
absolutely right. Absolutely
So
right.
everybody gets heard and everybody's important, but
Mhm.
this is how we got to handle it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. And
just
I
One
know
at a
that
time.
I know that some people feel like I have not, you know, honored their experience and I have not taken care of them. I haven't. And I've been dismissive and, you know, focused on myself and other people that, you know, but the reason, and listen, I'm not even going to give a reason. It doesn't matter. Honestly, I truly do apologize. It was never my intention to hurt anybody or to dismiss anyone or not consider anyone's feelings or whatever. But I'm one human being and there's a lot of you. I can only
I
take
love
care
when you
of so
say
many-
that, Wendy.
I can
I
only
know
take
you
care of so
shouldn't
many
have
at
to
the
say
one
that.
time, you know?
You should not have to say that, Wendy, but I love that you do. And for some reason, we need to remember that. Because we're
But
just watching
Wendy-
you kind of going, hee, ha, ha, hee, ha, ha. And personally, I love you happy. I like
But
Wendy. I've
but
always been a
Wendy-
Wendy's fan. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Wendy,
Yeah.
let me ask you this. I want to ask Wendy this. Wendy, if the shoe were on the other foot and it was me, and you knowing me the way that you do,
Mm-hmm.
if I apologized one more time after I had apologized over and over, what would you say to me?
I would tell you to stop.
There
Stop
you go.
apologizing. You
I
don't need
am
to. You don't
telling
need
you
to apologize.
stop.
You know what's
Yeah.
so bad? It's a known thing. Like all my friends and family, all the way from Canada to the United States over here, they all laugh at me because I'm the person who says, no. You know how people say you have to gain respect? I'm like, no, I give you 100% respect. It's yours to lose. And then I believe you give like 500 chances. I just do. And this is why I
No.
keep getting screwed over. But I do. But you know what? I find some of the biggest gems in that, like doing
But
that.
you know what, Truth Seeker, some people are that way where they give 100 chances. Randy, are you still there?
Randy would be the type too, by the way, when you said Randy, you
Randy,
there?
because
Oh, yeah.
Randy, you're the type of person that you
Yes.
give chance after chance after chance after chance. So
That's what I
Randy,
like
I
about
want to
Randy.
ask you.
I relate.
Randy, I want to ask you, what would you tell me if I was going to apologize again for something I had apologized for over and over and over for months?
Oh, the same. I would tell you to stop. You're done.
No, I know what you
Yeah.
would say, Randy. Randy would say, she would say, if they apologize to you, if they learned their lesson, they would change their behavior. That's
And
what
Randy
Randy
would
would
say that
say.
she
You would learn the
forgave me.
behavior because I learned that from Randy. I'm like, I gotta get that through my head. But Randy's like me. She's a forgiving little like thing like me. Like we just forgive everybody all the time.
But she would also say, I have forgiven you. And
Mhm.
that's what I can't understand, because I'm going to tell you guys this. Okay, and I'm a religious person, and
Me too.
okay,
Yeah.
so I'm in church, and there's this minister there, and he's talking about, okay, we've all went through things, and we all of a sudden we look up after the hardest thing we've ever went through, and we're like, God, why? Where are you? Where are you? And then he says, the teacher is quiet during the test. When we're in school and we're taking a test, the
'Cause you know
teacher's
the answer.
quiet.
Mm-hmm.
The teacher's quiet. In life, when we're going through things and it's considered a test, God is quiet. He's quiet. There are certain things that we have to figure out for ourselves.
Yeah,
And
because
the
the
only
answer's right in
way
front
that,
of you. You're just not
right,
seeing it.
the
Mhm.
only way we're going to be
Absolutely.
able to figure it out is for us to be still and be quiet.
Yeah, you need to stop sometime and go, stop. Let me look at my surroundings. What?
Yes.
Let me just stop, pause, and really evaluate what's going around me. Like
Right.
we're always go, go, go. We're that's what we do out here now. Go, go, go in this generation, whatever.
Well,
Like,
I think another thing too is people were so much on the attack of Diane, and Diane never stuck around. So what did they do? They attacked the people and the
yeah,
faces that
no,
were
that's
still
yes.
around, which
Yeah,
were
anyone who says that's
Wendy
not
and
true is a lie.
Randy.
Yeah, anyone who
And
says
Wendy
that's
and
not true is a
Randy
lie. Yeah.
had nothing to run from, and they were the faces that people continued to go after, and they still
Yeah.
continue to go after them, which
And you
fucking
know what?
sucks.
That's not fair. And I was trying to show support to Randy and Wendy, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know what? I crumbled and failed because then I was starting to think like, why is Wendy laughing like that? And mind you, I wasn't in the right state. I really wasn't. But then I was like, why did Randy call me out on that live? Why did Randy I was being tough on them.
That's you picking apart everything, and that's what winds up happening. Whenever we don't have answers, we wind up picking apart everything. Like somebody picking apart Wendy laughing, which is so stupid that people are picking apart her laughing. I mean, what else are they going to pick apart? Are they going to pick apart?
My favorite thing about Wendy is? My favorite thing about Wendy is her condescending little I don't think they're condescending. I think she's just smart-witted. And she gives that little think and gives that little giggle. And that was my favorite part of Wendy. All of a sudden now, to me, I'm like, I don't know. I think it's insensitive now. Like, I don't know if I'm becoming like a snowflake. I don't know what the hell happened to me. Because I'm like, I don't know. Why is she always like laughing like that? And you know what? We're holding, no matter what you think in the back of your mind, we are honestly holding Wendy, Randy, accountable for Diane's actions. And don't get me wrong, I don't want to see Diane in any trouble. I don't want to see Diane in any pain or anything. I don't hate Diane. I don't. I promise you.
Okay, so I want to ask this. Can anybody anywhere tell me specifically what Randy and Wendy have done in that situation? What they are responsible for? Because I know there are certain things that we've done in life, all of us, that we're responsible for, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in certain situations, in these big situations, in this big thing that happened, what's Randy and Wendy responsible for? Because I got so pissed off when Wendy came online and she was apologizing And Wendy, I'm telling you right now, I got so mad at you when you were apologizing for the
Jenny
fact
G.
that you were saying
Oh, thank
every blah 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 is going to blah blah blah. And you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking to myself, I'm like, she has no reason to apologize. Why is she apologizing? Stop apologizing. It's not for you to apologize.
Well, I did feel that way, and I still do. Like, you know, I did
I
tell
know,
people
but-
that, and I was stupid. Like, why the hell would I do that? That's an impossible standard to hold somebody
I
to.
know,
year
but
after
Wendy,
year
you
after
know what
year.
I mean when I say that. I
Yes,
was
and
like,
there were people that
stop.
agreed with that, absolutely. But I just felt, for me, you know, I had to try to, you know, I thought about it for a long time. Well, as long as I could, you know, it just happened.
Okay,
But, you know, what is my
Wendy,
responsibility here? I thought about it. I gave it some thought, and that's, you know, that's what I said. Like,
but
you know,
Wendy, you said that. Why did you say that? You said that
That's
because you were
yeah.
led to believe that
yes,
that's what was going to happen. Okay.
hmm which was
And that's why when you said that, I was like, oh, don't say that. That's not you.
no, I get
You
it. I
know,
get
and
it.
I'm not being, you know how I mean that.
No, I do. I get it. I do. But I did mean that. And, you know, but I'm not going to sit
I
there
know you
forever and dwell
did.
on that. Like, I didn't mean to hurt anybody. So I'm not going to
I
sit around
know.
and cry that I've hurt people. I just, no, that's not how I'm going to live the rest of my life.
I
Right.
think too,
you know?
Wendy, I do think too that I noticed and I had to put in consideration. And correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I just realized, like, if I was in that situation, I would be absolutely defending myself. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. Yes, I was associated with somebody who may have done bad things or whatever. So you're on the defense. So I think it's coming across of like you're always on the defense, and like you're always kind of like ha ha ha. Like you have to kind of be like you can't show weakness to anybody on here. Like
But
on the
Truth
YouTube,
Seeker, she's on the defense because that's
Right.
how people are throwing it
think-
at her.
right. And I still think Wendy hasn't
Yeah.
been able to even out her flow and her stuff because she has to kind of be like hardcore because
Right.
otherwise all the little like piranhas are going to come in, and she has to be like, not here, not today, not ever.
Because you know what, Wendy, you handle it quite differently from me. And I mean, I try to be nice, but Wendy, in that situation, I would have been like, fuck you. I don't know you a fucking explanation. You can go stick it up your ass and sit on it and spin. I don't give a damn. And I ain't coming back on here to tell you guys anything else, you motherfuckers.
Oh my God. Can you imagine the outrage? Oh
No,
my
she
God.
could never.
Kidding, I would have
Tracy, are you trying to get?
you?
Are you trying to get her one-win kill out here on the
Can you
YouTube
imagine?
streets? Tracy's trying to get Wendy killed.
Imagine the
on the YouTube
outrage.
streets.
Oh my God. I
Oh
can't
my
even
God,
imagine.
I didn't help it. My
I
God.
know,
They
but
would,
Wendy doesn't
though.
have that option, girl.
They would. Oh my, I lost all respect. I can't believe. I can't believe it.
I know, but my God, Wendy, at some point I was wanting you to say, fuck you, that's how it fucking is. Shut the fuck up.
You know what
that
I
is why I'm not
propose?
very kind to fake accounts and troll accounts and alt accounts and whatever. Just come in and say it
I
under your real name.
know.
Obviously, you know me, you big coward. Get in here and just say it under your real name, for goodness sake.
Wendy, and I really mean this. You want to know what the biggest money maker would be on YouTube in this sector? I
For
said
Wendy
this
to
to
say,
Laura.
fuck you, give me
Listen,
money.
no. If Ladies' Night was like Laura and Wendy, I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna get booted now. I know I'm gonna get booted.
Oh
I
my
know.
God, now you're just trolling. Like, what the
No,
hell?
I'm not. I
that
swear
would
to
never
God.
happen.
That
Never.
is
Never.
gold.
No.
That is platinum. And then here comes Randy in there. Come on. Tell me that is not gold.
Oh,
Yeah, you
boy.
guys are going for it. I know.
No,
I tried
of
it
course
like
not.
3 weeks ago with
This
her.
is the thing that never made, this is what never made sense to me, is you've got Wendy, you've got
Patty B
Randy.
says, hell no. Sorry. I'm sorry.
You got Wendy and you got Randy that are two different people. Randy saying, I'm not going to talk about my friend. Wendy is saying, I'm not going to talk about that. And all in the way they word it, everybody went hard at Wendy and were throwing stones at her because they thought that she was being condescending and she was being mean and she was being this and that. When Randy was basically saying the same thing, I'm not going to talk about that, but in a different way.
You make such a good point, Tracy, because Randy is more, Randy was just kind of like, just come at me. Just give me what you want. And she was just being like, here's humble pie, all spilt out on the table for you. This is all Randy could do. Right? And one win would take more of my route where I'm just kind of like, I'm just going to put a tough front up and like, you gotta like.
Because I'm going to tell you something about this. I understand Wendy because, and I completely understand Wendy because, and I'm just going to go back to this. My oldest son is ADHD, okay? He had IEP meetings, and he had a person that was his case holder, okay? And she put it on the line to me. She was very upfront and honest, and I understand the way that Wendy is because that's how she's had to be to people that did not quite understand where she was coming from or how she was trying to explain it. So she would have to say, this is how it is, A, B, C, and D. Even though it sounded cut and dry, that's how she had to tell it to those parents. And with people on YouTube that do not quite understand where Wendy's coming from, that's how she has to say it, cut and dry. This is A, B, C, and D. And that is when she comes off to people and they look at her like she's trying to be a bitch. She's trying to be condescending and she's not trying to be that way. This is how it is. This is how Wendy has had to be and had to explain it to people to get her point across to make people understand. And it's not that she's doing it because she thinks people are dumb or stupid. It's because she's doing it because it's like, okay, I'm going to tell you this way so you know what I'm trying to say.
Well, Tracy, since listen, by the way, Randy and Wendy owe us like what? Like we've been on for like an hour. They owe us $300 a piece for psychoanalyzing them while we're pretending they're not in the room. We're just like, so Wendy is and Randy, we're totally doing it. Wendy, I'm still doing it.
I don't mean to do that at all.
Tracy
I
is
love
right.
To you guys. No,
I'm 100% right. Tracy's 100% right. We're nailing it.
Yes,
I don't mean to do that at all, but I just know.
No, I'm kidding because I just realized we're doing it. Like I just realized it. We're having a conversation about Randy and Wendy, and I just realized they're above us on the screen. I'm like, oh yeah, they're here.
I mean, it's just they're different personalities, but they're saying
you're
the same thing, and people are taking them different ways. And people are, even though they're saying the same thing, people are taking it different ways, and they're thinking that they're saying the total opposite when they're fucking not.
I know. I was just trying to be honest. Like I was like,
makes me want to run into a knife.
I know. I was just trying to say, and I was trying to be honest, like. How, like, you don't understand how much I love these ladies, right? And then all of a sudden, I'm like flip-flopping in my own head. Like, I don't know where I'm coming and going. And I feel like, okay, no, I feel like secure. No, this one. And then I'm feeling like maybe it's a big joke. Like, look, she's laughing. Then I was being a whole hot mess express in my own head. It's like when someone does something bad, right? You feel like, what is everybody supposed to fall on the sword for somebody? Like, like, but I don't know what the hell I was thinking in my head.
Listen, truth seeker knows, and I'm going to say this in front of Wendy, and this is just how I am. Sometimes when Wendy laughs, I'm like, that wasn't very funny. And then she'll laugh at something else, and I'm like, okay, that was funny. But I don't take a lot of stock in it. I don't mean, you know what I mean? I don't put a lot of weight in it.
Soundboard. That was the best. Tracy, that was the best. Where you're like, look, I'm going to say this. I'm not trying to be rude.
I need a clip of that. Wendy, that was
I love Wendy, but there's times when I'm like, okay, that wasn't very funny. Let's move on.
Best.
Not everybody gets my humor. It's all right.
And then there's other times that I'm like, oh my God, okay.
Tracy, I get you. Because that's what I love about Wendy. And I love like so much about like, listen, I could tell you 50 things I love about Randy and 50 things I love about Wendy, and people won't get it. I can't tell you 5 things I like about Diane, and I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't there for her. I'm not gonna lie. But I was kind of honest about this like a year ago. There's people clip that shit. But whatever. I don't dislike her by any means. And I will respect who my friends respect. I'll be like, respect them from a distance, not my flavor. It may be a hazelnut. I'm allergic to nuts. Not my flavor of ice cream. I'm good with that. We don't need to all love everybody.
I wasn't a huge Diane fan, but I'm going to tell you this. There's some things that Randy laughs at, and I'm like, oh, good Lord.
No, Randy's crazy.
Pass the butter, the corn is popping. I mean, it's just, and then there's other times I can laugh at Randy, and it's like, oh my God, she is so hilarious. That's how it is with people. But Tracy. I don't hold my breath and hold stock. You know what I'm saying? I don't take it too seriously.
I understand. But Tracy, I got to say something about Randy. Randy's the only YouTuber that I hear a funny story. It just sticks with me all day. I'm just laughing. It was like her talking about getting the roaches and you had to get them in the mail. And then they kind of explode in her car. And she's like, oh my God. And it was like a whole thing. Like, you don't even understand. My entire family, like my mother-in-law, father-in-law, my great nieces know about it. It's
definitely. When Randy says something funny like that, it'll stay with me the whole day. It's very funny. Yes.
Like
Randy doesn't understand when she's funny.
Right there with her.
Sometimes she's funny without even trying to be funny, which is the best part. That's the best part.
Right. Exactly and that's the thing with Randy is I live in Alabama, like way lower Alabama. So when Randy starts talking and she starts laughing about stuff, I can relate to it. I mean, come on. I live in Alabama, like way lower Alabama, close to Gulf Shores. And I'm like, oh my God, okay.
I love it. She's like, and then we got like this stuff. When Randy's mad, she's the best. She is the best. And listen, she thinks she sounds mean to people and she apologizes. Like, if I'm being mean, I'm sorry. I'm like, girl, you are like the sweetest thing ever. But at the same time, I would never. That's how I know. I would never say I was going to smack Randy. Because I know Randy loves UFC like I do, and she's knowledgeable about that. That bitch will knock the fucking shit out of you. I ain't that dumb. You know what I mean? I know Randy will beat the fuck out of me. Like, I'm not stupid. But I love that, though. Or Randy, who says, yeah, got a problem. My husband's a little mad, so I got these cockroaches, right? And so, no, you breed them. No, they're not normal cockroaches. What were they, Randy? They were like, they had a special name. What were they?
Fancy roaches. Right. Yeah, dubia roaches.
My God, Randy, every single person in my family, I mean, great nieces and nephews know about the story. I love it. Because my husband liked geckos and we had to have iguanas, and you guys don't even know how squirmish I am. And then the first gecko, when they dropped their tail, you know what I mean? He had abused one. He was trying to rescue it. They dropped the tail. He's like,
it keeps moving.
Oh my God. Right. Yeah. And he's like, it's just going to grow a new one back. I'm like, I want a divorce. We were married for 2 months. And I said, I want a divorce. Like,
oh, dear.
I got to go. You're going to ship me back to Canada, put a stamp on my mask, and put me in the fucking mailbox. This is not for me. I was like, this life is not for me.
Speaking of gotta go, I really do need to get off. But I wanted to
thank
you guys both for being
I do too, actually. I gotta go take care
everything that you said.
Well,
tonight
I love
really
you guys. I had to come back up here. I love your faces off. Truth Seeker, I'm so glad I got to talk to you. I love your face off too, girl.
Tracy, it was a pleasure getting to know you. It really was. Randy, Wendy, thank you for putting up with my crazy butt.
That's
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Sending prayers your way to you so you feel better too, darling.
Thank you so much. I can use them. Thank you.
All right. Bye, hun.
Yes.
Bye.
Thank y'all. I'm going to go ahead and end this. Yes. Okay. I'm glad it ended on a good note. It was a good stream.
That was so sweet. Like, I can't, that's very sweet and kind of people to come up and it's a nice, fresh change of pace. I'm used to being told what a shithead I am. So it's nice to hear people say that they like us a little bit. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, it is. And when
Especially
she
people
said,
like
and
Tracy
you-
and True Seeker. I mean,
Yeah.
they're good people. So what were you gonna say?
when she said you laugh, and I'm like, what the hell? That wasn't even funny. I was like, oh, that's great.
Wendy, that wasn't very funny. I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna get that. That's cute.
Yes, get that.
I do. I laugh at crazy stuff all the time, and I'm sure it's totally annoying to people who don't like me. Absolutely, I get it. If you adore me, it's great. But if you do not like me, I'm sure it grinds your gears a lot. So I will work on that. See, I just did it again.
Yeah,
It's really a habit. But anyways, thanks for having me, Randy. It was fun.
Oh, thanks
You
for
feel
coming
better?
up. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I do. I got it all off my chest. I'll never hate Diane. Ever. And I hope that someday, I still have hope that someday everyone can heal. It takes time. I don't know what I hope for anymore, but I'm content, and that's what I need.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, that's I mean, you can't ask for more than that. So
No.
thank you guys all for hanging in there with us and
Yes.
chatting, and it really, I love you guys. We have the best people in the world, so it's great.
We do. Love you all.
Bye.
I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.